experiencing the luxury of a new world-class spa.
Dead Rising 2, Case 0, go.
Finally! God.
Can you believe this was only made, 6 years ago?
It's about the time we started doing our last Let's Play on the first game. Jeez.
And Case 0 was released a few months before Dead Rising 2 came out. This is basically players' taste of how the game would end up being. And, I don't know, it was pretty good. It was only $5 for a playable demo that you could import stuff from this game into the newer Dead Rising 2. So I'd say it was pretty successful.
Boy, that sign cannot complete its words. Still Cree, Pop, Elev. Come on, spell the whole word out. Yeah, boy, this 5-minute demo certainly requires 3 saves.
Well, when you want to do separate things, it definitely helps. And I'll be honest, I think the only reason they've put 3 save files in this playable demo is to show players that there's going to be 3 save files in the main game. Because you're right, you don't need 3 save files for something this short.
Unless if you're that incredibly crap.
Well, yeah. Oh, Prologue, Dead Rising 2, this is our main dude, Chuck Green. He's
number 4.
I don't think he's as likable as Frank. He definitely has his moments, but I think he's a bit too serious for this series.
He does look kind of bland and blasé and generic, I guess. I mean, he does alright.
Now, don't get me wrong. As soon as we have him running around Las Vegas in a dress, you'll see him in a completely different light. But he's just too serious, but he has an excuse. Because the plot of Dead Rising 2 is Chuck is trying to save his daughter, who is infected. She got bitten by a zombie.
So, I guess he's not as generic as, say, Dead Rising 4 Frank West, right?
Wait, we don't know that yet. It hasn't come out yet. But I'm sure by the next time we record something,
oh, shit.
I'll definitely tell you.
It's been 2 weeks since her last injection. Yeah, she's, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here.
Nobody likes shots, honey.
Damn right. I hate shots.
Now, is this the Zombrex or the cyanide one? Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we, hon?
50-50 every time. I've been lucky so far.
Flip a coin! Can't be lucky all the time, hon! Your luck's gonna run out soon!
Daddy, why does that quarter have 2 heads? Don't worry about it. It makes sense in this Prologue's context to have Zombrex that only lasts for 12 hours, because you're not going to be here for a full day. You're only going to be here for 12 hours. Give Katey her Zombrex, the demo's basically over.
What if there are any knockoff versions or alternate versions of the Zombrex medication? Like, Zombras! Zombrexine!
Zombie gone. Just like, oh, you got bitten, here you go, have some zombie gone. Take it every 4 hours.
Stay right here.
It's because Martin Shkreli upped the price of Zombrex to $15,000 a tube.
Hey, that's my truck.
Oh, no.
And my child's in there! Oh, no, wait, she's in the... Sorry, no vehicles till 3.
Oh, no, our supply of Zombrex was in there.
Daddy, there's a man over there.
Uh-oh. Quite
it's
a
2 men,
few.
hon. Open your... 3 men. There's a bunch of guys over there. Open your stupid eyes, dear.
And the best thing, as soon as we come out here again, there's thousands of them. Where did they all come from? They multiply like rabbits.
I can tell you, not many people live in desolate truck stop areas like this.
That is actually a very good point. Still Creek barely has any population here. I think the sign said, what did it say, 3,000, maybe 11,000. I didn't pay attention.
11,000.
Okay, that's too much.
I promise I'll be back as soon as I can.
You're not afraid of those bad people?
Nah, watch me kill them. Watch me bust their heads open.
This is a dark Last of Us sequel.
That's the big new deal in Dead Rising 2. Instead of waiting for the military to get there, you basically have a secondary timer saying, guess what? Your kid's gonna die without her injection. You need to find her medicine.
It's a time limit via a gameplay element.
Uh-huh. So, Zombrex is actually really well handled, at least I think. I know it's another time limit that you have to worry about, but as soon as you find a dose of Zombrex, you don't have to look for any more, and you could just wait for the time limit. You just need to make sure you're back here to give her her medicine.
When I was playing this game on the 360, back in the day, I had the player's guide, because me and Violet like to get hardback game guides, because they're always fucking cool. And so I know exactly where the Zombrex was, and then I'd end up like 5 tubes at the end of the day.
Exactly, and then you just take a trip back, and then you're done. So, the other thing added to Dead Rising 2...
So it's like, hang on, my needy kid needs me. Oh, God, I just can't leave this kid alone for 2 minutes.
Alright, combination weapons. That was the big deal when Dead Rising 2 was announced. You can put 2 items together and make a bigger, more powerful weapon. It gets you extra experience points, all the good stuff. And I love that smirk that Chuck gets. He's like, I did good. Check how good I did.
Yeah, I nailed nails in a bat. Call me Mr. Handyman. It's all right. It looks like our first objective is to find this Katey Zombrex girl.
Well, we have to find our daughter Katey some Zombrex, the medicine, so she won't turn into a zombie.
Oh, I read that wrong. Sorry.
I mean, that's a weird last name. What kind of a last name is Zombrex?
Well, she founded the drug. It was named after her. She invented it.
Yes, my daughter at the age of 5, 6 created the zombie antivirus. Excellent.
How did she do it? Well, she was just doing one of those concoctions that 3-year-olds do. She put some ketchup and some mayo together, and then she put some of her milk into it, mixed it up, and then she spit in it. And then a zombie attacked our kitchen, and then that concoction splashed all over the zombie, and it kind of melted. It was very strange.
I was just thinking, she puts Play-Doh inside an Easy Bake Oven, and all of a sudden, zombie antivirus. just putting a bunch of shit together. All right, so what we're going to be doing in this short game, there are 10 combo cards to unlock, so we're going to be getting that. They also give an example of saving survivors. We'll be doing that, and I have a lot to talk about on that front. And in this demo, you can get up to level 5, and then you can import that into Dead Rising 2. Now, as you can see, using the nail bat, you get points whenever you kill a zombie with it normally, but if you actually hold down the X button, you can do a special attack, and that'll get you even more points.
And it looks like it hurts a lot more.
Yeah. And this is what I like about Dead Rising is, especially Dead Rising 2, they have given you so many new toys to create yourself, and they just throw ingredients all over the place. So then you can try to figure out, what goes with what else can I combine? And in this playable demo here, they don't actually tell you all these scratch cards and combo cards. You actually have to do some experimenting and figure some of them out yourself.
Here's an idea for Dead Rising 5, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Bring back the combo cards and all that, your combination weapons, but you can combine anything with literally anything, and you don't know if the thing works or not until you use it. So if you were to combine a bat with, say, a bag of chips, it's just a bat with a bag of chips, and it does actually less damage than a regular bat does, because the bag of chips cushions the blow, Just make not only cool weapons, but, shit weapons, too.
There we go.
Thank God, my hemorrhoid cream.
God, I'll be needing this after today. Uh-oh.
Do not was in capital letters. They mean it.
Oh, no. The military. They ruin everything in these games.
The military ruins everything all the time in games.
I love this little riff of music. This is just like shit's about to get real music.
Do you have the time to listen to me kill zombies? I've gotta save my daughter and then leave.
Use it and kill these guys. And I love how fast this part is, because starting out in every Dead Rising game, you are slow as shit. And Dead Rising 2 Case 0 is no exception.
I'm gonna go to Las Vegas this way.
Jump in, Katey, we're going to Vegas.
He makes the noises as he runs.
Gotta entertain my kid somehow. She's dying.
Katey tucks and rolls.
You're whack, Dad. I'm finding my own way to Vegas. There's our mission. There are 5 missing bike parts to fix this bike and get out of Still Creek. And that's what we're going to be doing over these next few episodes. It's finding those bike parts, helping people out, and just showing off the fun of Dead Rising Sandbox.
Why can't we just get a new bike? Katey? Oh, Katey. Oh, okay.
And please don't be a foreigner. Don't pull a foreigner on me.
Dude, scratch off the lotto ticket, man.
Oh, yeah, we gotta win big in the zombie apocalypse. I mean, if I can win, like, thousands upon thousands of dollars, I can survive the apocalypse.
Well, I guess you wouldn't have any place to spend it because it'd be the apocalypse. So
Oh, true.
Chuck Green relishes every second of killing this bee. And he doesn't care who watches. Yeah, fuck the environment. Ow, it stuck me through my foot. Ow, 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 ow.
This scene is so weird. I mean, it makes sense in, like, you know, the story of Dead Rising and everything. There are infected bees or whatever, and, you know, you kill them, you kill a bunch of zombies. But it's so weird that he's just looking around, he's just going, hey, this bee, I'm gonna kill it. And then he doesn't react when the zombies' heads explode.
Bike parts.
And here's what the drill bucket does. And here's what the horn does.
Is he deaf in one ear or something?
He's making sure he doesn't go deaf in both ears. But yeah, if you hold it long enough, you can bust zombie heads for 250 prestige points. This is a horrible weapon. I do not suggest using it because it also runs out really quickly. So go for the spike bat. It's very fast, very good weapon to have. And the drill bucket, not bad, but it's only good for one zombie. And then you have to go pick it back up, put it on another zombie. So just stick with the good weapons.
Can you do the air horn again, except with like an MLG thing to go with it?
Thanks, Fred. I'm the owner of the local pawn shop.
Do you think you can help me get back there? I'll open the shop for you if you help me out.
I got some good cocaine.
Thanks, Dick. Let's go.
It's Richard.
Oh, yes, sure. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. But this guy. This is where you're going to be getting into one of the new mechanics in Dead Rising 2. You can actually buy certain combo weapons if you don't want to find the materials and make them yourself.
People call me Big Richard, but not quite like that.
The strippers I buy do.
They're usually angry when they call me that, too.
And I love how he's just talking all casually while Chuck is over here killing all the zombies. Just like, open the damn door.
Let's see, that's my bedroom. That's the sink. That's the laundry room.
Did you see the crack in the concrete there? This is actually something really bad. I was recording some Dead Rising 2 today. We're recording this a bit out of order, and an update showed up. And what did this update do? Yeah, a special update for Dead Rising 2, and guess what it did? It made it so that the main game stops spitting out money when you break slot machines. Damn it!
Oh,
and the thing is, that was one of the complaints I heard about the port, is that they had gotten rid of the slot machines spitting money when you break them. And it showed up in the 360 version, so I was like, oh, god damn it. So you got to win it the old-fashioned way. The ATM trick still works, no matter what version you're playing. So break all the ATMs. Get all the cash.
I bet Vegas complained because, yeah, we got all these Dead Rising fans coming into the casino, and they're just busting all the slot machines. And they get angry when money doesn't fall out. Yeah, we're going to need to sue.
I could just imagine all the pit bosses are going, what is going on? Gamble your money away. Don't make me take it from you to pay for all the damages. What's wrong? Get rid of. Oh,
Catch.
excuse me, miss. Oh, there we go. Drop money. One thing that you've probably noticed by now is there is no photography. They got rid of the photography in Dead Rising 2, and instead you get better aiming as a result. And you can also walk and shoot. Oh, pretty nice trade-off, I think.
Well, Chuck Green isn't a photographer. He is a...
He's a problem solver.
solver of problems he starts.
Yeah, the bees are back from Dead Rising 1. You didn't think you'd be seeing these again.
Actually, I did.
What?
I did think I'd be seeing him again.
What? How?
I knew! I knew!
How? Fine, mind reader. This is Bob.
Ah, Bob. I shoot things.
Come on, Bob. Come to the safe house.
Nursery! Oh, no, sorry. I thought it was like some sort of Creole guy. Nursery, sir!
No soiree, sir. All right. Bob only tells you about...
rolled up newspaper. Perfect.
Oh, yeah, we're going to combine that with something, believe it or not.
Bad zombie! Bad! Bad, bad, bad! No! Stop biting people!
Stop it, please.
We're going to wait for Bob. He's going to have a few missions for us later on in the day. So for now, I'm just going to show off a couple fun things you can do. By the way, that plant there, it looks very similar to the green herbs in all the Resident Evil games, so that might be a connection, might not be. But I'm going to show you how to unlock a lot of the doors around Still Creek.
That's great, but as long as you have that pickaxe and that cowboy hat, I need you to go back into your, humdrum Wild West country prospector voice.
You're going to find me some gold!
We gonna open some doors!
Every time you find a piece of gold, a new door opens.
Door to my bank account.
Cha-ching! Woohoo!
Everyone's like, what are you doing? You're from, like, Missouri. Hey.
Now, bike pieces, apart from one, cannot be used as weapons. There's one of them that you can use as a regular projectile, or not a projectile, but just a regular weapon. But if you get hit, or if you try to hit a zombie with it, you're going to drop it. So we gotta just slowly run back and put this on the bike, and then we can go do something else. Oh my god, Chuck,
I keep wondering, we're going so slow now because we're, young and stupid and level 1. Will we ever make the bike?
Yes, the bike will be made.
Will we?
Fuck. I was talking with my sister yesterday, and we were talking about Easter eggs in movies.
That'd be a great game. We'll call it I'm Helping!
We're talking about improvised movie scenes, and you remember in the Dark Knight where the Joker comes out of the hospital and his trigger isn't working?
Yeah.
And it eventually explodes, and he's like all scared and everything. That was improvised. I love it. Hey, here we go. Bike forks.
Oh, okay.
So if you're going to try to make a pun out of this, go fork yourself. You're not going to make it. I'll gladly accept that one. I'm going to take it. I'm going to keep it. It's awesome. And Bob, what do you got? Hey, he's got a mission. All right, so a couple walked into the bar, and they both got hurt. I'm hysterical.
So a couple walks in the bar, and then they sit at a booth, and then they start arguing because the relationship is in tatters.
Oh, that went places. I don't like the places that went.
Hey, that's America for you.
Oh, give me money.
Yeah. Someone broke your cash register. I don't know how that happened. And they stole all your guns, and like this
swords,
one,
the bow and arrow, just stealing everything. I don't know what happened. Oh, moose head. We definitely have to use that by the end of this. Moose head's great. So that is how you unlock the gun store or the hunting shop.
Literally unlock it.
And this has a lot of fun weapons.
I see you made a good point.
Why don't you take a bow? Or a bow.
So Jiminy Sunrise and Dr. Faust are at a bar together?
What's the punchline?
Well, I just made the punchline.
Oh. I mean, it's just so wacky. I was assuming you had, like, a real knee slapper, you know?
Well, what do you got?
I got that Fausto's drunk off his ass because he won big in Vegas and now there's no place to, like, cash it in. Like, he's just like, I won, like, thousands upon thousands of dollars. What do you mean there's no place to spend it? Zombies? Alright, I'm going to the bar.
It's like when you're on a slot machine and you hit 777 just 5 seconds after the place closes, so it doesn't count.
I'll keep my chips, bring him back tomorrow. Oh, and he's gone. He's out of here. I think he's had enough. You good?
Okay, Raleigh, now I'm ready to go.
I guess I'll come with you. Okay, so the survivors. The thing they removed from the AI set is cowering in fear. They no longer do that. They will constantly run alongside Chuck. And if they ever do stop to, like, push a zombie out of the way or to help you, you press the Y button, tell them to come to you, and they will cancel anything that they're doing to run towards you.
That's handy.
God, this is amazing. Here's Proto Man. Excuse me.
Make a new sequel! Make a new sequel!
See, that's how much they care about. That's how much Capcom cares about Mega Man. They only put Proto Man standees in their games.
Well, there's a new Marvel vs. Capcom, though.
True. Maybe Proto Man will be in this one. Either that or he'll be an alt skin for Mega Man X.
Probably.
In this episode, we're going to basically save everybody.
Everybody? But I thought we hated people.
No, I mean, Chuck Green, he only loves his daughter. He hates everybody else in existence. They can all die. Who cares about them? But, no, his daughter can stay alive. Shoot it, and... Oh, my God!
It makes numbers and letters appear.
Yep, same thing as the propane tank, but since it has nails in it, you get 150 prestige points for every zombie killed in the explosion. If it's just a regular propane tank, it does nothing. It just kills zombies.
I'm glad that none of that hit you, which is highly implausible.
I mean, it should have, like... I should have become a dartboard from that one. I should not be living.
What you got?
All right, so Bob says there's a couple ladies in the bowling alley, and we need to go save them.
Know what I'm saying?
That's why I brought the beer along. You know what? Gotta wine and dine some ladies here in the bowling alley. Hey, honey, after this apocalypse, you want to go somewhere?
I got a couple ladies in the bowling alley, and, I'm gonna roll me a turkey, you know what I'm saying?
I wonder if that has ever worked for anybody. There we go. Pitchfork and a shotgun get you the boomstick.
Yeah, you're such a handyman, taping a pitchfork to a shotgun.
Yeah, explain this logic to me. Here's some video game logic for you. So, the shotgun...
A kickback, that's my question.
That should be something, yes. But if you have a regular shotgun in this game, it has 20 shots normally. When you tape it to a pitchfork, all of a sudden it gets fully reloaded with 30 shots instead of 20. Explain that.
Well, he has extra bullets in the spikes of the pitchfork.
Oh my god, do you know how cool that would be to, like, load bullets into the spikes of a pitchfork?
I almost expected you to gouge and shoot them.
Well, see, Ash is the type that wouldn't catch a legendary. He would get it, and the legendary would be like, yes, I want to help you on your journey. And he's just like, no, it's okay. I just want to be friends with Pokemon.
I was gonna say he's such an incompetent trainer. He'd be like, oh, it's an Articuno! It's one of the legendary bird Pokemon. I have to do battle with it so I can weaken it and capture it. Go, Butterfree!
He'd send out, like, a level 1 Squirtle or something like that. It's like, go get it, Squirtle!
I could use my Charizard or my Magmar or my Typhlosion. Butterfree!
God, Ash is such a bad trainer.
He's terrible.
God, I want to face him just so I could, clean the floor with him. Shithead.
I would
I know how to
destroy
play
him.
Pokemon.
I evolved my Pikachu into a Raichu, you know.
I did one better than you, sucker.
And, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Raichu kicks way more ass. He's got a higher defense, he's got higher attack, he's just all around better.
But that's not how friendship works. If you evolve your Pikachu, then you're clearly, disrespecting your Pikachu's thoughts.
Friendship!
And going against friendship.
Oh, yeah, fucking right about friendship. If they evolved Pikachu, then, oh, bam. That's the mascot of the series, gone. So it wasn't about friendship, it was about money.
It was about marketing.
It was always about marketing
this?
capitalist fucking weasels.
God, I never realized that. Ugh. So, hey, new mechanic added to Dead Rising 2. This'll get your attention. Some survivors require Zombrex. So if you have an extra Zombrex in your inventory, you can give it to a survivor and they'll come with you. Like this girl, she got bitten. So she needed my extra dosage of Zombrex that I have to give to Katey later. So you give her the Zombrex and then she'll come with you.
Is it time for Katey to meet her new mommy?
Well, maybe. I mean, Sharon, you doing anything later? I mean, I can double dose for some people. Actually, no, we have an issue because I'm out of Zombrex and Katey needs her dosage later on. So I'm going to have to find a new one. And there is only 2 Zombrex in this entire game.
And
this
you used one already?
Here. Used one already for this girl. The other one you can buy from the pawn shop for...
It looks like she got bit too, so...
All right, well, shit. One of you's got to die. I'm sorry.
Still got the boomstick?
I mean, I can't bring Katey home 3 mommies, okay? You're all going to have to fight to the death for this one. I'm sorry.
Who says you can't?
Oh, well, shit.
Just more Christmases for Katey.
Maybe I can rent some out to the other survivors.
3 mommies can pool their money together and actually buy a pony.
Holy shit, you're right. Anything for my daughter, so... How many mommies can I make in this one playthrough?
Yes, Katey, I have 7 mommies, and it's all for you. I'm doing it for my daughter, because I want my daughter to feel loved, so that's why I'm having sex with all 14 of these ladies.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, that's what you tell her.
All 35 of them, all mommies for Katey.
Oh dear, where did this come from? Please stop the madness. Oh shoot, Dead Rising the musical. Let's do it before Capcom does it, when they officially run out of ideas.
Frank is covered wars, Chuck's covered in gore, and I hope this is not Chris's blood.
Yes! Oh shit, he shot me.
Okay.
What did I do? Bob, stop.
No singing!
I hate musicals. That's how the zombie apocalypse started. You shut up, boy. Oh, Jason! I can't press X to Jason, I'm sorry. Ow. Asshole.
Can you press Y to Archie?
Press A to Archie. Okay, here we go. Whoa! Alright, so...
Well, okay, so you press X to Jason, you press Y to Archie, does that mean you press B to Jughead?
Ooh, wow. No, I'm good with that. Maybe Dead Rising 5.
Huh.
Alright, here's a new mechanic added to Dead Rising 2. Some survivors in Dead Rising 1 had this. I think it was Bill in Dead Rising 1. He requested something before he would go with you. Like, I think Bill wanted food, and then he'd come with you, because he went into a diner and somehow there was nothing in it.
Because he ate it all, the fat fuck.
Yeah, he actually was. But Jason here, he wants a specific weapon in order for him to come with you. Like, he asked for a broadsword. Now, some survivors will ask for just, like, one small thing. Some will ask for Zombrex. But this particular instance, he asked for a specific weapon, and now you have the bike part in your little quick bar up there. That is the only bike piece that can actually be put away. I think the last one can also be put in your quick bar.
So, pretty much what you're saying is it's very manageable, and you can handle it.
This is the last door we need to unlock. Ta-da!
Hey!
We did it! We're a locksmith! Yay! We did it! Clearing up all of these missions.
Well, I thought you'd be the master of unlocking.
Why didn't they use that?
I don't know. Missed opportunity.
I mean, Dead Rising 3 has a Left 4 Dead joke in the achievement list, but none of the other Dead Risings take advantage of that.
Well,
Well, except Dead Rising 4.
Well, maybe they're just tired of all the cameos to Resident Evil. What, in a Capcom game? No.
No. Left 4 Dead wasn't Capcom. That's what makes it so interesting. Hello.
Well, whenever Valve makes a game, whenever they do at least, it always shakes up the industry.
Let's see. How many moons need to pass before Valve announces a new game, or at least attempts to make a new one? How many Mayan calendars do we have to go through before Valve will make another game?
3 Mayan calendars. Ergo, Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Finally, the meme has some ground to cover.
We've already taken care of 1. Now, just got 2 more to go.
Dual chainsaws on a kayak paddle, and that's the final combo weapon that we can make in Dead Rising Case 0. This is another weapon that you can't put in your quick bar, but it's a really good crowd-clearing weapon.
You're the one who knows what's going on. Do you want to tell them about the special thing about this weapon that was tied to you and me when we were playing this game years ago?
What did you have in mind? Oh, the paddle saw that never broke?
Yeah.
Yeah, going through Dead Rising 2 co-op, I believe.
Yes.
And somehow I made a paddle saw that never broke. We played for hours upon hours, and I had the same paddle saw for all of those hours. It never broke.
I thought I had it. Or
Whatever. One of us had it.
You made it, I had it, and then the ownership didn't transfer over or something. I don't know.
I don't know. It was... I can't even begin to figure out what caused that, but it was so magical that I just didn't want it to end.
We kept it for literally as long as we could.
You just walk into a boss room, it's just like, okay, here I go. All right, here we go.
Like, we kept it until, like, the last part of the game, when we had to lose all of our items or whatever.
Just about, yeah. Yeah, there was one point where they had to take all the items, and then the infinite paddle saw was no more. Oh, here we go. Hey, look.
Still, hey.
It's the last piece of the bike.
Don't need that anymore.
Yep. See you, paddle saw. Oh, that was fun. So we can now make this bike, and we are almost ready to go.
Well, okay. Hey, look at that. We're ready to ride.
Sweet. We are road ready. And this game ends when you give Katey her Zombrex shot. So we still have some time to do some missions, make some weapons, kill some zombies. But just know that right now, the important part, making the bike, is over.
Daddy, I thought you stopped drinking.
I never stopped drinking. That's what your mom said.
With you, kid, that's all I gotta do.
Now go see the babysitter, a.k.a. the TV. Time to siphon. Oh, it lives! The chain snaps off and goes flying out the door.
Right across Katie's face.
No! My days of biking are over. Hey, cool. We saved everyone in Still Creek. Sweet.
You're still the Creek Savior. Oh, wait. Still Creek Savior. Okay.
I am the savior of Dawson's Creek. Who remembered that? But guess what? There's a plot twist to Case 0.
Why did Mommy bite me?
I mean, this isn't the plot twist. This
Well,
is just...
Mommy's kind of kinky, dear.
Yeah, she was, she was going around in the dark. She meant to bite me as a sign of saying, hey, come to bed, but it didn't work. Oh, who's this guy?
Sorry if this is your place. We just needed to get some supplies.
Jontron?
Yeah. If he X, I'm done.
Perfect to complete my
Sorry, it's Mississippi raised Jontron.
Stay away from her.
Yeah, stay away, please.
Zombies are good hunting, son. Kind of like shooting people. Without all the legal hassle. This outbreak's been a pile
He's
of
gonna
fun.
get rid of them illegals, because now it's legal to kill zombies.
Gonna make Still Creek great again.
Hey, whoa.
God
listen.
damn it.
Come on now. Step aside and let old Chet finish the job.
Your accent's kind of waning there.
Katey? Run!
There's no call for that now.
Actually, there is. You're trying to kill my daughter.
Kiss him, you fool!
Come here, JonTron.
Better now than later.
Jebtron.
He doesn't go he goes ah.
Ah! Oh, I'm gonna shoot the little one in a wee little head.
He's a mixture of Fat Bastard and JonTron.
You're not gonna. Not over my dead body.
Ugh, I ain't having that shit.
I love this. He also calls out like Zombie Lover, like this actually is a problem now. But yeah, whenever he shoots you with the boomstick, it's an instant knockdown. So just he's actually kind of tough for your
Wait, I tell
first
you,
boss.
I've gotten shot by a shotgun before, and yeah, I just leap right back up. That's exactly how it works.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that how everybody does it?
Attention to realism. That's why I love the Dead Rising series.
Oh!
Yep, attention to detail. True realism.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Oh, I was just about to throw up, and he picked me up and he shot me. Oh, you dick! Oh, gotta get
That
sick.
was a trip.
All right, I'm glad his shots interrupt my getting sick. Oh, yep, take another drink, because, oh, there we go. Oh, God, Chuck, you drunk.
Up, Chuck.
You alky. How good, all right, we got to get rid of this guy. Where is he? He only needs, like, one more shot. And
I think Chuck does, too.
up, there he goes.
There, I killed him. Come on and give Daddy a hug now.
All right, here we go.
Swell the music, and here we go. Oscar moment right
the
here.
Government will. Oh, here we go. And how's Jed going? Oh dear. Oh no. Oh! Oh, he's still twitching. Chuck just looks over the carnage, slowly shaking his head.
Looks like he's just another boy from the hood.
No, well,
Looks like he's got a smashing car. No, it's fine.
he's a real offender.
We used that last episode.
Daddy won't let
No,
anyone
it still
ever
applies
take
here.
you away.
At least I like
For
to think.
any reason.
Looks like he got bumped off. From the bumper?
Bumper to bumper.
He got hit by a car. It was funny.
That's, take a swig of whiskey, obviously.
Hello, Katey.
And-
Yeah, hop on. Yeah, just
Hop on the bike.
down half a 6-pack of beer, drink an entire bottle of Jack Daniels, and put your child in a motorcycle.
In the front, no less.
Yes, Father of the Year, right here. Hang on, say honey. Yeah, wobbles
Except-
a little bit.
Up! The military! It's the government!
When is the military ever early?
Actually, this is a good way to introduce one more thing to Dead Rising 2. We actually now get to ride on vehicles! Woo!
In terrible frame rates.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, even though Dead Rising 1 did have vehicle segments, you never had to... you were never able to attack things with some of them. So, vehicles, they're coming back to Dead Rising, which is good.
Well, in Dead Rising 1, a vehicle was also a lawnmower.
That
A
is
shopping
true.
cart.
That is true.
You drive good, drunk daddy.
No, that's the only time you drive good, drunk daddy.
Here's a practice, honey.
I'm just getting you prepared for when you need to take care of me in the home.
So, when you turn 18.
Yes. Hey, it's our vehicle that was stolen.
Well, truck, yeah.
Oh,
Mother trucker.
The guy died.
I wonder if that's Keiji Inafune.
Oh,
Just
by the way, you,
because I feel like he'd do something like that.
you probably would. And you mentioned something about Keiji Inafune, at least that there was a little Easter egg tied to it. Yeah, read that backwards.
Keiji. Oh.
Yeah, Keiji Inafune was in charge of this project, and so he put his name backwards as the name of the motocross that Chuck is a part of.
Yeah, and if you play Mighty Number 9 in reverse, it's actually a good game.
It just crashes. Now, if you play the credit sequence backwards, it becomes a good game. And, oh, yep, can't forget the picture.
Alright, we can use this to make a fire later.
As well as Katey. She's good kindling.
You know, he's been close, but not yet. Not yet.
She could last a few more days. He's got Zombrex. Alright.
So, her backpack says puff puff, and excuse me, I'm gonna go in, puff puff until we get to Fortune City.
I mean, that's the only way you can survive the zombie apocalypse, right? You just gotta be chill.
Yeah, you gotta keep a level head, man. And the smoke, actually, it drives the zombies away. They don't like the smoke.
I wonder if there will ever be a weapon in a Dead Rising game where it's called Puff Puff Pass. And it's just like a smoke bomb.
I still want marijuana to be an actual item you use in video games.
Maybe we can take maybe we can do what the Resident Evil movies did and go overseas. So now we can have a Dead Rising that takes place in like Tokyo or something.
Yeah, Dead Rising that makes no sense and goes on for way longer than it needs to be. And then there's 3 movies, and then they retcon 2 of those movies and make 2 more movies, and then make this the last movie that kills 2 people because it's so garbage. And I could defend the first 3 Resident Evil movies, but those last 2, oh god.
Well, hopefully the final chapter is indeed the final chapter, and you know the director can stop ogling his wife, which he can do at home, and he doesn't have to do it in film.
Open yourself up in Fortune City.
Dead Rising 2, let's go.
Yes, finally. God, fucking finally. You've been teasing me with these stupid bonus episodes and the dumb Doom Let's Play and the prologue and all that shit. Let's get down to the nitty goddamn gritty.
I like Doom, but now it is truly time for Dead Rising. We're done with Case Zero. We know how to play the game now, so now it's time to play the actual game. The better one out of the 3. Oh, look! A degree of quality!
Before 2016, you know.
Yeah, this is, back in 2010. Hey!
This is before Dead Rising was a shell of its former self, you know.
I will say, now that I have played Dead Rising 4, it is actually really stupid fun. There's just a lot of things I wish they would have kept in the series.
So you wish it would have been more than it is?
Well, I mean, it still has a lot of good merits, and it's absolutely hysterical. But there's just a few things that I have no idea why they took them out. But it's still a really solid game. Thumbs up for me, Dead Rising 4. But I would say if you're a fan of the series, just stick with it being at a lower price. Let's say.
Yes, one day we'll probably get to it, knowing him.
Yep. Okay. Let me see if you can spot the asshole character in this story, okay?
There he is!
No, it's not that obvious. Or it might be. Oh, wait, let's see if you can figure it out.
Is it all of them? Because they seem like really reputable people.
By the way, I love the concept of this game, because it's still hilariously stupid. See? Vegas. I wonder which one's the asshole.
Yeah, heard your daughter's terminal. Hope she doesn't die in the middle of the night. Yeah, the setup to Dead Rising 2, just with the game show element, the fact that it takes place in Vegas, so you have all this gambling and everything. It's all atmospheric. And that's what I like about Dead Rising 2 setting-wise, as far as like everything else. Because first one you get a shopping mall, second one you get Las Vegas, the third one you get an entire city, and 4 you go for the mall again. So this one is definitely the most flashy out of all of them. And I think Keiji Inafune was given like full reign. Do you mean to say it's the best one out of the series?
No, because it still has issues. But because the older ones, they have a couple technical hiccups. They were still getting the technology right. But they brought it to Xbox One and they got it all right. Story, Dead Rising 3 is whatever. But Dead Rising 2 probably has my favorite story out of all of them.
Well, when we do 3, I'm just going to take your word on it, because I've never seen or even heard much of 3.
It's awesome.
Well, I hope it is.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm just convinced that this is just Mad World in color right now.
Yes! Thank you. He's just the Black Baron. That's all he is.
This is just Mad World in color.
Where is reality go?
Alright.
Alright.
Whoa.
Hold down the right trigger and you can drive. If you actually press the left trigger, you can actually brake and do a bit of a slide. And this is the easiest way to get points. And you do want to get these points because you want to get the cash early on. If you hit the zombies with the little pink little bob, it actually blows up and kills zombies around them. Get in a big crowd with ones with little pink markers over them, and you can get tons of points, and it all stacks. And this is just explaining, I'm not kidding you, the multiplayer mode that was added to Dead Rising 2. This is one of the mini-games you can do.
You see, heavy rain needed an entire hour of you just fucking around in your house. Sketching a house, playing with your kids, bringing the groceries in.
Best dad.
This one starts out with you mowing down zombies in a double chainsaw motorcycle. Holy shit!
Yeah, this is a really awesome way to start out your Dead Rising. It's just like, here you go, here's a new mechanic. Have fun.
Nice little ending stunt you did there.
Oh, thank you. I did that on purpose, totally.
You fucking show off. Unglorified violence.
The Black Baron wants you to hose him down.
You know, in these types of shows where, it's just, killing people, people love to see death and murder. They always say, the people love to see it. This is what people want to see. Is it really? Because I got a feeling that, at least nowadays, if they were to show actual live, murder on camera, there would be such a shit fit. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
But apparently, zombies, that was the game changer. It's like, it's okay if zombies die, right?
I mean, we can't even have a documentary series on people getting out of the KKK without people making a stink. So having actual live zombie murder on camera, I don't goddamn think so, kids.
Terror is Reality, that's the game show we were on. We were playing for cash, we're killing zombies for big money. And then we have Cure, the zombie activist group. Zombies are people too. You can't kill them. What are you doing?
So, what does Cure stand for?
I don't know. They explained it in the cutscene. I wasn't paying attention.
Can't understand rational enlightenment?
I mean, I'm good with that. And look, they actually interviewed average citizens for this.
Hello, we are the Average Citizens. I'm John Average Citizen, this is Mary Average Citizen.
Oh, God, we're killing the undead for money. We're monsters!
Lost my family back in Willamette, and yet Frank West killed them again.
I was just thinking, yeah, we're hearing Frank West laughing in the background. Anyway, Dead Rising staple, go to the bathroom to save, and right here, I love this. There's a lot more interaction with the NPC characters in Dead Rising 2.
A lot more readable text, too.
Yeah, definitely a lot more readable text. They learned their lesson. And, yeah, this is Blue Castle Studios. This is what eventually became Capcom Vancouver, and they do magical work with original set pieces that Capcom has done before. Like, they took the original blueprint of Dead Rising 1 and turned it into this. Like, look at this. It's just a little Easter egg for going into a room. I'm in your room. You can't do anything about it.
I'm trying to peek at all the naked ladies in here, even though you're all scantily dressed.
And also, they kind of ramped it up in the insanity department for all the characters.
And I'm sorry, did she just say, go on, take the money and run?
Yes.
The ladies were a little disappointed.
I love this.
But I won! I won, though! Why are they disappointed? I won!
It's just so she can insult you. That's probably the best part. These sisters are bitches.
So I win the fucking Terror is Reality, and then I step into a rushing room and try and be forward, and she's like, "Oh, get out! What are you doing?" And then I try to go in the elevator, try to go on my life, and she's like, "Oh, you probably got a tiny dick because you suck at your job." And ooh, we're more
I bet you
woman
suck
than
at
you
killing
can
zombies because your wife is dead. Also, your dick's small. Uh-oh. Well, something bad happened, and we got stuck in the elevator.
Now I'm trapped in an elevator.
And I actually like the, I want to say dynamic they gave to Chuck, because the first thing he thinks of when he wakes up, the first thing he thinks of is his daughter. Is she okay? So, that's kind of nice. He's family man Chuck Green.
Like he's some sort of father or something.
I think they got that part down solid.
So, now when we get her out, when we get him out of the elevator, we got to make sure that Katie's okay. So all you got to do is press X and then Katey! Katey! Katey!
Katey! Oh, wait. Up! How did that happen? Well, whatever. It happened. Here is Dead Rising 2 in a nutshell. Basically, because Chuck is a bit more experienced in zombie killing, he actually handles weapons a lot different from Frank. He's a lot stronger than Frank, so simple weapons that you had in Dead Rising 1 will now act a whole lot different here in Dead Rising 2. Like, originally in Dead Rising 1, the guitar, Frank would swing it around like a madman because it looks like it's too heavy for him. But here, Chuck has, like, a full grip on everything that he's using to kill these zombies with. So
Drake is dead. Wiz Khalifa's where is that, man?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I hope there's a little sign up there that says rap is dead. That would be more explanatory.
You need to hear some good rap, man. You're not going to hear it in America, that's for sure.
It's all dead. Oh,
well,
okay.
Who cares then? Wait, is that Clementine's hat?
Maybe. But I love how you called it. He's just like, oh, who cares? Uh-oh.
Katey, listen to me.
You really gotta bring Mommy up every single fucking chance you get, don't you, little brat?
Hang on tight.
So, is there any point in the game where you can hurt Katey?
No.
Like, if she's standing and you swing a, guitar, for example, you can't, like, hit her by collateral damage?
Nope, she cannot be hurt. And something really funny. Same rule applies in Dead Rising 2 than it did for 1... Oh, sorry, buddy.
Oh, God, Erwin just dropped like a rock.
When you are holding a survivor, zombies do not grab you as often. So it basically drops their grapple percentage by a whole lot. And by the way, I'm going to be a dick here in this opening. If survivors are getting in my way, I'm a caring, loving father. I'm going to push them out of the way. Hey, Lance. Fuck you. Oh, sorry. Fuck you. There you go. Get out of my way, asshole. I'm trying to save my daughter.
Lance! Get out of the way!
Hey, Lucas. Fuck you.
Kick your Luke ass!
He's coming down here, and then we're home free.
I am the hero! I'm the good guy, because I saved what was important to me.
He just went into an emergency shelter. Fuck! What do we do with that?
Maybe we can shelter ourselves from any oncoming criticism?
Nope. Oh, horror trope. Can't get a signal.
She was looking right at me and they had her and
I can't get a signal. I can get one. Yeah, I got like 4 bars. I got like 3 bars over here. Yeah, I'm running full service too. What do you have?
I'm running AT&T! Ah!
Oh, that's your problem. I think that needs to be done in a horror film. You got a character holding up a phone just saying, I can't get a signal. I mean, and the other character's going, oh, I got one. I got like 2 bars.
God. Everybody come on in.
Or like, man, I can't get a signal. But then they plug in one of those devices and then that expands their signal. And it's like, okay, I got like full bars now.
Okay, look at this jerk off. He stops him. Like, Chuck is the only one who gets stopped by this guy. So he just happens to see, the bite mark.
Hey, don't worry. I've got Zombrex.
And then he has to use, like, his ace in the hole.
So do you know what FCS stands for?
For 3 days. 3 days.
Fucking cunt stain?
Well, I was gonna say fucking cocksucker, but, you know.
Yeah, well, either or, I guess. Like, so far, every single main character we've met has this, like, look in their eyes just like, I'm gonna fuck you over.
Have you ever played Dark Souls?
No.
Every NPC that you talk to ends their sentence with some kind of a chuckle, some kind of a laugh, to make you think that maybe, just maybe, I shouldn't trust what this person is saying.
Well, this is something completely different. This is a good game.
Oh!
Getting shit done. Getting shit done. Alright, so the time element is back. We have 72 hours until till the government gets here. And this is the first game to introduce co-op. This is going to be done single player, but it is going to be co-op commentary. Yay!
Because I don't have Xbox Live.
Yay! And you barely have an Xbox 360, if we're going to be completely honest here.
No, I have an Xbox 360. I got a new one.
Oh, yeah. So,
It.
here's something cool.
What do you got?
Dead Rising 2 Case Zero, some of the outfits we dressed up in showed up in this game. And here's some DLC that I managed to get for pre-ordering the game. Goes great with any sharp implement.
Daddy's gonna make everything okay for you, sweetheart. Right here.
Here in our notebook, because we're not playing Case Zero, all of the different survivors all around Fortune City can now be found and saved or killed or however you want them to be. This is a lot bigger than the original notebook in Dead Rising 1 because there are a lot more people in Fortune City.
You're gonna be saving them all, aren't you?
Yep, I'm gonna try to do it. Yay! Oh my god, that's a lot of dead people.
Whoa.
Whoops.
Yikes.
That must have been in the beginning. Fuck you! There's a fun little minigame. Do you remember the prestige point stickers from Dead Rising 1?
Do I ever? You only spent an entire fucking episode dedicated to
Yeah,
it.
there were a lot of them. So, Dead Rising 2, since there's no photography, they decided to, essentially bring back the prestige point stickers with Zombrex posters.
Zombrex poster?
When you find a Zombrex poster and you have some spray paint, you can spray paint a Zombrex poster for some quick prestige points. And there's also, a lot of them. I can't remember the actual number, but there's a lot of posters all around Fortune City. You tag them all, you get an achievement. Awesome! Gotta love collectibles and big games like this.
That's not how you network, Chuck. I mean, if you really wanted to roll in Zombrex, you can be their spokesperson. That way you can get free Zombrex. Hello? Well, I don't think tagging their post is going to do a damn thing. In fact, I don't think that there's any police to arrest you for vandalizing the place.
That is a good point. Why doesn't he just start vandalizing everything? Chuck was here. D's Nuts 2017. He can do a lot here.
There is no rules here. Hey, are these guys from Oakland?
How do you mean?
If so, they'd be the Oakland Raiders.
Alright, chalk that one up. Can't use that one anymore. Alright.
Uh-huh.
I do love the fact that Chuck always looks like he's mad. Even when he's trying to be, like, sympathetic or trying to talk something out, he still always looks mad.
He's looking at across a beautiful, beautiful forest, and he goes, "That's the most wonderful sight I've ever seen."
Through clenched teeth. And he's, like, his eyebrows are always pointing downwards towards his nose, so he always looks like he's in a very mad face.
Well, it's like his eyebrows are trying to fuse with his eyes.
I will give this game this. I was just looking over some of the cutscenes before we started recording, and a lot of these facial animations are pretty good.
Yeah, because they were pretty weird in the first one.
Yeah, they were. It was kind of like a blank slate for the face, and then a little bit of animation to compensate for them. Oh my god, Chuck! Jesus!
Well, that was sure as hell anticlimactic.
Look at that, he's all covered in blood. Some of the cutscenes, like right after a big fight where you get like all bloody, seeing Chuck right after that just have a look of relief over his face is probably one of the funniest things in this game.
Anyway, I'll have a thing of Zombrex and a Verner's.
Thank you very much. All right. The first of many Zombrex.
I just really kind of want you to smash her with the sledgehammer right now.
I won't do it. She's the survivor. She has to live. Maybe afterwards I'll go on a killing spree. How about that?
Okay, that sounds fine.
When it doesn't matter anymore, because getting all of these survivors and helping me get to level 50 as fast as possible, I will take that over killing them and missing out on easy experience.
You see, that's why video games are bad for society, because you won't do what's right unless if there's something in it for you.
So they're teaching you not to be a good person. They're teaching you to be a good person if there's something in it for you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sorry, old lady crossing the street. What are you gonna give me?
Do I get any EXP for helping that old lady? No? Well then...
Oh, screw you. Then you end up pushing her over.
Why'd you walk to the city if you can't cross the street?
What, there's a building on fire and there's people inside? Do I get EXPs? No? Alright, forget it. I hate side quests.
Alright, so, new idea for Dead Rising 5.
Okay.
Story-wise,
Yes.
the zombies aren't really zombies.
But?
They're all in his head.
So we're pulling, what is it, Silent Hill 3? 4? I can't remember which one that is.
I guess. But I mean, these are like real people, and he's just kind of seeing all this, and so he's...
Oh, okay. Like he's gone postal, and all of a sudden he only sees zombies.
And the people he's saving aren't really people, they're limited edition prints of rare comic books.
You know, that would be kind of interesting, but how would those comic books walk?
He has them tied to a string.
Oh, okay. So, about what point in the story does it reveal that this is all in his head?
It doesn't.
Then how do you know?
Exactly.
But then you just have the regular game. Nothing has changed.
Yeah, but it's all in his head.
No, I can actually see if you read all the way to the end of the credits, it says, look on the back of the box. And when you look there, it said, this is all in his head.
No, it actually, right at the very end, you know, where it says the developer's name, directed by this guy. Oh, by the way, this was all just all in his head.
That would actually be kind of ingenious. Like, you get all the way to the end of the game, and the final cutscene after the credits reveals the entire twist.
I'm trying to think, what's the most auteur thing that Dead Rising 2 can do?
Where on earth did you find him?
I don't know.
Like, the villains don't have faces, and the good people that are good people, they just have a blank doll-like stare.
We can't afford to have any...
Jeez. That sounds like a glitch, if anything else.
Nobody ever moves just right, they just kind of...
They fidget.
They just kind of teleport, a few feet at a time. Just...
Oh, God, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, it sounds awful. It sounds horrifying. Let's make it. Cure wants to save the zombies and treat them like humans. I want to kill the humans and treat them like zombies.
Just to kill them again, or...?
Because they are all zombies. The only thing different is that these guys have rotting flesh and bad eyes and slightly lower IQ.
You know what? You might have something there. Oh, here we go.
Uh,
Early Psychopath. This is the first one you can get in this game. This is fantastic.
oh, this guy.
Yeah. In the earlier days of Dead Rising 2, when I just started playing this, I never knew this guy existed until I looked up a guide to try to do 100% myself way back in the day. I had no idea this guy existed, and then when I finally found him, I was like, no way.
I think he was like the second or third one I found.
This guy actually happens way early on in day one, and he's really easy to miss. I think after you give Katey her Zombrex, then there's only like a couple more hours to find this dude.
He looks like the Butcher from Dead Rising 1.
He does a little bit.
He has the same kind of character quirk.
Kinda. This guy wants to feed his pet tiger. The other guy just wanted to feed the masses with good meat.
And they're both psychopaths because they want to feed.
And I actually do like this guy for another reason, and it's actually how he's written. Again, this goes to your theory of a social experiment and how Capcom had it all down. What happens if you take a guy like this who's kind of... Okay, there's no other way to say this. Kind of slow in the head, and give him power. What would happen?
That's good.
Tortured soul. Definitely tortured soul.
We just need to slow down and
Yeah, right there. There's the word. There's the trigger word.
nice and
Definitely.
No. Slow.
No! Ted, not slow! They all said that.
Ted not slow! It'll only take Ted 2 hours to run mile!
I will admit, I don't like what Seth MacFarlane is doing with Ted 3. I don't think it's going to work.
There's gonna be a Ted 3?
No, please, do not believe me. Well, here's your first psychopath fight, Ted and his tiger.
That's not a psychopath, that's just a tiger.
No, but Ted is the actual psychopath. Enjoy this fight, it's 2 against 1. Snowflake is going to go and attack anything she wants, and Ted will just shoot you with a handgun. This seems kind of unfair, because Ted can barely do any damage. The main thing you want to worry about is Snowflake.
How unfair it is that he takes a sledgehammer to the chest and doesn't even fucking move?
Yeah. Ah, crap! Well, oh, jeez! Oops. Well, now we have a new problem to deal with.
Oh.
Ted was the easy part of this boss fight, now you have to fight Snowflake.
He just wants to be your friend?
There's 2 ways to beat this boss. One is by brute force, by killing Snowflake, but you don't want to do that. There's actually a secret way to beat Snowflake and have her as an ally. Believe it or not, you can tame this tiger.
You turn off your console and set the clock up by 2 weeks, then you come back and then it'll die of old age. There's steak right here!
only-
What the hell?
Can you actually imagine if Kojima had his hand in a Dead Rising game? That would be messed up. But yeah, there are 3 stakes around the arena. You use those to tame Snowflake. Oh, and there's also
Wait.
a machete up here. Don't lose that.
Boy, Ted must be slow as hell if he can't find the stake that's right in front of him.
Oh, got it. Got me. All right. So what you want to do is, the AI for Snowflake is actually kind of cool, because if you have a weapon out, she takes that as a threat and will attack you more often. So what you want to do is you want to find those stakes, and you just want to put them down in a place where there are no zombies, because she'll go after them, and a place where you are far enough away and do not have a weapon out, and then she should go for the meat. It's actually, she's kind of temperamental when it comes to actually taking the meat, because look at that, we can't even see her. She's off doing her own thing, killing zombies, and there she is. But a little bit of coaxing.
There's zombies behind her.
And then she's back on the warpath. So she comes in for a snack, goes on the warpath, and then kills a bunch of other things. So what I decided to do, because oh god, oh no, get
That's
off.
not how you tame a lion! Or a tiger.
Tiger, yes.
Or, I mean, a bear, whatever.
That's not how you tame an animal. Up. Okay.
That's one mean ferret.
God, this mouse is killing me. There we go. I went ahead and put the stakes in the arena, and the one thing you want to check on is actually where her health is. It should be right as she's near full is where the fight will end, and she'll be on your side. Let me come up here.
Here, Katey, I got us a new pet.
All right. There. Oh. Wait. Okay, this is taking forever. Let's try something else. Let's try, out there, since Snowflake seems to be really happy with that. Oh! Oh, wait.
Yeah, because why else would a tiger want to eat in its own den?
And... Did that... Well, I thought it was good. I think that steak is gone for good. I think each one is good for, 2 bites. Oh, wait.
Katey's gonna need that Zombrex soon.
Oh, yeah, she's about to die, but it's okay. I'm taming a tiger.
She's got marks all over her arms, and her veins are popping out. It's like, Daddy!
Yeah, after all that, you've tamed Snowflake. Okay.
Pleased to meet you.
Meet to meet you, meet. Sweet. Snowflake is now a survivor.
I'm a survivor, I'm not no tiger.
Anyway, what we are doing with Lenny, good job, huge. What we're going to do is Lenny is going to show us a way to turn on all the games in this casino. So, not only do you have to beat Ted and Snowflake, oh, Jesus. By the way, Snowflake attacked zombies on her own free will, so that's kind of nice. But you have to follow Lenny all the way over to this maintenance area, and this is the way you turn on everything here in this casino. If he ends up dying, nothing will turn on in this casino. Oh, sorry, Snowflake. Don't kill me. Yeah, don't attack the tiger, obviously. But all the way back here, following him forever. Hey, there we go. Now we have an option. Examine this. And everything is turned back on.
I think I figured out what Lenny's accent is.
What's that?
Let's see if I can read his next part.
Lenny thinks safe sounds nice. Lenny follow. Lenny join.
Alrighty. Just enough time. Oh, wait. No, haven't made... Oh, Jesus! Okay, now we made it. Alright. Well, that was fun-filled. We brought back a tiger, and nobody seems to notice.
So Chuck brings out the Zombrex and is about to put it into her arm, and then right into his.
You sure are Daddy's girl.
Ow, that hurts. Oh my God, Capcom mentioned Mega Man.
That's about as far as you're going to get for a sequel.
Yep. Alright, this is probably one of my favorite cutscenes, because Chuck doesn't get a lot of chances to emote, and this is probably the only chance he's going to have to show a different emotion other than Urgh.
Ugh.
Also, here's your basic plot for Dead Rising 2.
Things are not as they appear.
Uh-oh. Somebody done sabotage Fortune City.
Somebody set them up the bomb.
Boom! I love this. It's almost literally a spit take.
What? Wow, Nathan Drake moment right there. I'm not mad.
Look at that face.
Zoom in on that face, please.
Sure.
What? That's complete bullshit.
Ugh.
I still want to drink that coffee.
I also love this here. Stacy is actually, like, slowly moving back because she actually... this is just a really well done scene. I really like this. Yeah, she's slowly moving back away from Chuck.
After I lost my wife.
Some humility.
Look, I don't know what the hell is going on.
And then I found her again, and she wasn't quite
I'm not
the same.
mad!
I think I know why. It's not the first
The last thing I am is angry!
Starts flipping tables and throwing chairs.
we were in town protesting that awful show you
Daddy must be mad again.
Flips tables, fires off a gun, throws crowbars at the wall. Oh, it seems like Dad's feeling happy again.
we weren't involved.
We have 3 days before the military rolls in. That's how much time I have to prove.
Ding ding, time limit.
Porter, the one at the hotel.
And don't worry, I know the Song of Time and Song of Inverted Time, so we'll be fine.
Liz must know more.
I wish I had the Song of Inverted Time sometimes.
She said she was in the hotel.
I wish I had the Song of Double Time sometimes.
Yeah, good point. Chow races, am I right?
I wish more I had the Elegy of Emptiness.
I wouldn't mind that. If you examine Snowflake, there's a small little mini game that you can give Katey presents, and Snowflake is the first present you can give her. So you weren't lying when you said, "Look, Katey, I got you a tiger."
Yeah, getting your daughter a tiger only gets you Father of the Month. You want to be Father of the Year, it's got to be a white tiger.
Ah, damn it!
You know, if you had a problem figuring where the maintenance key was, I got a book here. I can tell you exactly where it is.
Don't patronize me.
I'm just saying, you know, I got knowledge just for you, my friend.
It's like you're trying to sell me, like, you're trying to sell me a bridge or something. I heard you like to buy water towers, my friend. Well, do I have a deal for you?
So, case 1-1, eh?
Let me tell you about Case 1-1. It's one of the best cases I've ever seen. And here's why you should get it.
Looks like you're gonna be making yourself, Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Baseball bat and nails?
How?
Oh. Grab the baseball bat inside the maintenance room and place it on the workbench. Do the same with the box of nails on the shelf, and Chuck automatically combines the two items in the spiked bat combo weapon. Now you're getting into the swing of things. It even has
actually
puns
says
in here
that?
for us. What fucking good are we if there's a book already like this?
Time to throw it away, man. We can't have competition. Are you kidding me?
Switch to just go ahead and do Case West already. I mean, they don't have a book on that.
No, I'm just thinking, it's already taking away the puns. What else do we have? I mean, we just have the gameplay and killing zombies all day. I don't have anything. God.
Hi, I'm LaShondra, but everyone calls me Lacey.
This is the first example of a missable survivor. And when I say missable survivor, because this will be coming up a bunch in this Let's Play.
As in, we'll miss her when she dies?
I'm not going to miss her. You kidding me? No, basically, they don't have a mission attached to them. So you're getting a bunch of calls about all the different missions you'll be doing throughout the game, but missable survivors are ones that don't have any missions attached to them, and they just appear in certain parts of Las Vegas. Oh, I think we should start getting into. Oh God, I think we should start.
You take
getting
that
into
damn hand off, you weird-looking boy!
Oh! Oh, and she hit me, bitch! Don't you hit me? I'm Chuck Green. Look at my hat. There will be at least one episode where we do nothing but just combo weapons and little mini games you can do around here. And a lot of the games you can play them for cash. You can just play them for fun, extra experience. But right now, we've got a few survivors to save, because I know how much I love survivors.
We're gonna go save survivors, he says, as he goes into a maintenance room to make some deadly weapon, I'm sure.
Well, we need some guinea pigs, don't we? Oh, here we go.
Here!
Here, hold my bat! This is one of the earliest missions you can get, and I would suggest doing it immediately. One man's trash. If you come over to this looter, talk to him, he actually opens up pawn shops all over Fortune City. So if you need a quick combo weapon, you could just walk in there, give him some money, and there you go, you got a combo weapon. One of the other advantages is in the pawn shop, you can buy Zombrex. It is... holy shit.
That guy flew. Holy shit.
Yeah, he did. So this guy is, he's wrecking shop over here. But the Zombrex in the pawn shop, something I should really make known. 25,000... Jesus.
I thought you got Chad there for a second.
I might have.
No,
which is,
please, no.
He's probably going to aggro on me. Oh, there I got him. Oh, shit. Okay, I thought he was going to shoot me.
He did.
Well, oh, sorry, Chad. I didn't mean it. Trust me, it wasn't personal. But Zombrex, quick and simple, in the pawn shops, starts out at 25,000, and every time you have to buy it, they add 25,000 onto the price tag. So it can get very expensive very fast.
Why can't you just rob him?
Because we're an honest man. Thank you very much.
I'm an honest man, as I plunge my bat into another innocent zombie.
Hey, look, he shot me first, all right?
Hey, Frank, do you know there's zombies around here?
Frank.
Damn it. What the fuck ever?
Hold on, look in your guide. Does it actually say Frank, or does it say Chuck? Fact check me, I dare you.
I was playing Life is Strange, and there was a Frank involved, so Frank's
Okay.
up. And I like Frank better, everyone does. So,
Yeah, I
mean,
got that.
Come on.
I will agree with you.
I mean, this
Frank
isn't
is
the
better.
last time I'm gonna call Frank, I mean, yeah, Frank.
I got you. Frank for Frank. Frank.
So when's Frank gonna give Frank her Frank? Does he gotta go to the Frank shop to get the Zombrex to give it to Frank?
To the Frank, so I can frank a Frank, and then you go Frank to Frank.
I mean, that's just me being frank, you know.
You want to go get some Franks after this?
If you're gonna pay with francs.
Oh, that was good. I was wondering where you're going to go with that one.
Right, yeah, okay. Now no one will know who I am.
It's like he like pokes his head up and he goes, "I've covered wars," and then he ducks back down. I was like, "Whoa, what was that? That wasn't Frank, was it?"
Kinda.
And then the line continues. All right, time to go actually do some story progression, I believe. Got some new missions that are coming up. Oh, these are some fun ones, let me tell you.
Workers' compensation. Welcome to the family, son.
You know, I was thinking that when I recorded it. I was like, I wonder if that's where they got the phrasing for Resident Evil 7, the tagline. Because it's a good tagline. I like it.
Yeah, they probably saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Let Me In or... No,
Or the Hills Have Eyes, maybe?
The Strangers.
Ooh, there we go.
Blood Round 4.
Scattered all around Fortune City, you can actually find special movie posters, and if you look at them, you can get combo cards out of it.
You know, I've seen Blood Round 4. You know, it's pretty good. It's not as good as 3, but they've gone really downhill since I forgot what it was fucking called now.
Blood Round, First Blood Part 1.
The New Blood.
Blood Round, Blood Money. The bloodiest blood war blood.
Featuring characters from Blood Plus.
Ooh, cash game. Okay. You're good at tapping. Go, tap A.
Okay, let me...
Get some cash. Come on. You're getting money. Get some money. You're almost there. You almost hit the big cash prizes.
Whew. Did I do it?
Yeah, good job.
Oh,
You got some extra cash.
it had a PS3 controller. I think it turned on, too.
Oh, shit. Took long enough, right?
TIR. That is rad.
Huh. Who's this?
I can't see. The mask is in the way.
That's the point, yes. That's why I love
read!
this. That's why I kept the Blanca mask, because it's so perfect in certain cutscenes.
Me had him!
That's whose ID we picked up. But we couldn't see it.
Chuck Very Green! You wouldn't like Chuck when he's Frank. Were you born with that E at the end of your last name? Or did you put that in to make yourself sound more cool?
Oh my gosh, more progression. Now we need to follow Rebecca Chang into the Fortune City Hotel, which is still under construction, by the way.
Insecurity.
Now, is that one of the puns in the book you have, or are you just making a note that that's what this mission's called?
I can certainly take a look.
They show you case 1-3 and in parentheses, get it?
It just says case 1-3, insecurity.
Oh, well, forget it then. Is that a Prima guide?
Let's see.
Holy crap, Rebecca, jeez.
I can't tell because I just open it up and it goes right to the contents and I turn the page and then, whoa, we're at the introduction. Yeah, it's Prima.
Oh, okay. I wonder if Capcom is just, like, reusing names. Like, Rebecca Chang could be taken over to Rebecca Chambers, maybe? That's probably nothing.
When you play Resident 7, let me know if there's a guy named Chunk Gran.
Will do. Oh, God, Rebecca, I'm sorry.
Or Fred Waste or something.
Fred Waste. What have you covered? Myself and all this food. I'm Fred Waste.
Yeah, it's two fat guys, Chunk and Fred. Yeah,
Oh, shit!
We're traveling food merchants, and
And by food merchants, I mean we eat it all. Isn't that right, Fred?
We'll have one of everything on your menu.
And a diet soda.
Actually, I will have your real ginger ale. It's got actual real sugar in it, so you don't crave it later.
Be sure not to put salt on my fries and try to wash my way.
Come on, Blanca Chuck. You kidding me?
No one ever got an award playing by the rules.
sure they
Yeah.
did. They
Yeah, you
always
did.
do. I got an award for playing by the rules. I was the play by the ruleser of 2013.
I was going to bring up Sonic Adventure 2. Not playing by the rules, and you got a great reward.
Yeah, I played by the rules. They were my own rules. Is there like a Ryu-gi that he can wear?
There's nothing here that we can use.
And
I
like
don't know.
dulcim arms that stretch out and punch zombies from like far away.
That'd be
And-
hilarious.
Zangief legs so he can jam zombies between his thighs and crack them like eggs.
I think the best you're going to get is probably a full suit from Mega Man X,
There might not be anything here.
because that was one of the things in Dead Rising 1. I know in Dead Rising 3, you can get a full Sir Arthur get-up.
Well, then you gotta get Blanca Man X!
I do know in Dead Rising 4, you can dress up Frank as Morrigan. So I think that's
Okay.
pretty funny. I think
Okay.
that's pretty hilarious.
Wait, who is that?
Alright.
Foresight,
The leader of Cure?
Uh-oh.
I guess.
You guess? You already...
I guess. The plot says so, so hey, you know. I have the book, I know!
Better. You talking about this Let's Play? Because you're wrong.
I have Mario Paint if you need some raw sound footage.
Oh my god, Mario Paint. I might still have my copy here somewhere. It probably doesn't work, though, but...
Think we can do some multiplayer action?
Oh my god, we'll make a song in Mario Paint. We'll play the fly game. Slap. Ah! Meow, meow, meow. That was always my favorite part. That was always my favorite part of the fly game, is when the hand got hit, he went, ah!
It's like, oh my god, he was alive this whole time. I'm sorry, do not be angry. I will avenge you.
He has a life to lose! Stupid flies!
I always thought whenever you got an extra life and you hear the doorbell, I always thought that it was friends coming over to help me with this goddamn infestation problem I have. Grab a swatter, and you're on your own. Shit's hit the fan.
Grab some insecticide! Look at these guys! Then you just have a fun montage of people running around with sprayers, just spraying each other accidentally in the face.
Man of the hour, Chuck Green.
Ha, green.
My gut, pick you up when you got.
See, this is what happens when you make Chuck angry.
I saw it on the TV. Saw you, buddy.
I'm hulking out.
And he says it with that amount of enthusiasm. I'm hulking out!
You wouldn't like me if I'm angry.
3 days till the military gets here. to prove that
He's saying it like a sitcom dad.
I'll hand myself over if we haven't been approved by then. I'm just
Well,
asking for a fair shot.
His daughter's practically a zombie, not yet. So that'd be the thing for a sitcom.
Zombie not yet. Maybe we can make this work.
Zombie, not yet. Weekdays on ABC.
You keep rounding folks up, you can keep coming and going.
One's a dad just trying to protect his daughter from the apocalypse. And his daughter is almost a zombie.
Ain't no one gonna cover your ass when the military
Can they get along in the city?
pull in anything. And I'll do whatever I have.
Nah, just a little more emphasis on big city. Big city!
Big city zombie girl daughter. Can dad do it? Can help dad.
We went to Central.
Crazy cast characters, weeknights ABC. Tune in prime time, only ABC.
Hey, no footage.
With special guest Ray Romano as the zombie.
Hey, yo, I'm not Ray Romano. Tune in tonight! You know, I'm glad that people think that Chuck making friends with the resistance leader is, oh, how dare you, but nobody bats an eye to the fucking tiger in here. Like, really?
That is a good point. I mean, I trained the tiger, so, I guess that counts, kinda?
Makes sense to me.
I mean, I could just imagine Katey, like, riding on the back of the tiger at, like, I don't know, 15 miles an hour, just going through the hallways. It's like, this is better than a bicycle! And then it roars.
All my friends are gonna be so jealous.
If they weren't dead. Oh.
Let's make a brand new weapon. One that I actually alluded to in the last episode. Can't believe it took this long to actually get it made. Fire axe, sledgehammer. Combine it together and you get one of the best damage dealers, the Defiler.
I thought you were gonna, like, put the fire axe and the sledgehammer together and get something completely unrelated. It's like, alright, fire axe plus sledgehammer equals porridge!
You just smush it in a zombie's face and then it's dead.
All the zombies die in a 10-mile radius. What the fuck? Scumdad.
Scumdad. Maybe that could be a sitcom too.
Katey, I have your Zombrex, milady.
Ah! I knew that was coming! Ugh, I was gritting my teeth waiting on it.
Hold on. I'll get your Zombrex later, Katey. I gotta get me a katana. There's nothing better than Nippon steel.
Katana, thank you. That's how they pronounce it in Hiroshima?
So, I'm playing Life is Strange, right? Okay?
Yeah.
I can say a lot of praises about that game. I got some issues, too, but a lot of praises. I was going through episode 3, and I take all those praises back.
What happened?
Wow, Rachel is really into manga. 2 out of 10!
Oh my god, trash it! Delete it from your PlayStation 4. Screw that game.
I gotta throw it in the garbage. Fuck shit.
That good, huh? Jesus. Hey, here we go. Welcome to the family.
What? Oh, okay.
This is actually a
Oh, here it is.
pretty funny mission. And you just found it, of course. So, I like the setup to this one. It's a dad with a new son-in-law, and the son-in-law is just worthless, just as a human being.
Shanks is full of weapons and food, including an awesome broadsword. Smash the display and stock up if you're low.
You said that's a Prima guide, right?
Yes.
5 out of 5 stars. I mean, you can't get much better.
Oh, yeah. And that's a tip. What?
Maybe. Sorry, Kenneth. Oh, God, sorry.
Oh, ding.
You got in the way of my Wolverine claws. I'm sorry. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'll take it.
Just put this paste-on mohawk here.
He starts stapling it to his head.
Nah, putting it on's fine. Just taking off that hurts.
Oh.
Especially if it's paste on, so just...
And Chuck doesn't want the pain, so he rips it off like a Band-Aid. It's like, hey, Katey, watch this. All right, we're done.
Your wife's name is Kazmina, huh? Yeah, okay. What's her real non-weeaboo name? Kathy.
Did you get her from Japan? Come on, dude.
Oh, Chuck is a flower child. He's got a crown of flowers and daisies. That means that he must be a peace-loving... Move your ass! Come on! Keep it going!
/ gore!
Let me see your gore face!
All the survivors just dig into some guts they find lying around and wipe it all over their face. Ah! Is this my gore face?
The enemy is all around us! You need to get your asses moving or you get your asses chewing!
What are you doing with that rocket? You don't know how to fire a rocket! I do!
Is there rockets in this game?
What?
There's rockets in this game?
No. Well, can't exactly say that. We haven't found the combination for it yet.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Brittany. Hi, I'm Stuart.
Excuse me. Yeah, this guy. So apparently his company snubbed him a day before the zombie apocalypse. So he has come to collect his money. He's tearing apart these slot machines, trying to get all the cash.
He hates douchebags with flowers in their hair.
Apparently, Stuart, come on.
Stuart, calm.
What do you call those little sticks that you use to collect chips on a poker table?
I don't know what they're called, but
I think they're like a crook or something like that. But anyway, this guy, he's beating you with basically a back scratcher. He's not doing damage to you. You just need to... There we go. Oops. Don't hurt him too much or else he'll become infected, but at least get the point across that you need to... Hey, that you need to talk to him, and then eventually you can talk him into coming with you as well.
Scratch my back and I won't gouge your eyes out.
Can't remember if there's a new combination here in Dead Rising 2. I don't think there is.
Again, I think that you should put two things in the blender and come up with something completely unrelated. Like you pour in milk and apple juice, you mix it up, and out pops out a paddle saw. It's like, what okay.
In like alternate reality Dead Rising 2, you can put anything in a blender and it turns into a weapon.
So it looks like we interrupted the dress rehearsal for Frozen the Musical.
Let it go! Yeah, so this lady was up all night partying and she didn't realize that the apocalypse happened. So we're going to have to carry her back to the room.
The apocalypse has been going on for like at least 15 hours now. I mean, what have you been... Oh, Jesus, woman.
She's been having a lot.
You got one more in you?
Nope, that's it.
Oh, God, you're carrying... You might want to change clothes when you get the chance.
Yeah, I'll remember it. So, small problem with my current setup right here. We should have a grand total of 5 survivors, but the fifth one is currently MIA.
So Kenneth's like, well, hey, how come you get to carry the pretty lady? The pretty almost naked lady. That's not fair, Chuck.
And then Jack comes up and goes, hey, Kenneth, can I carry her too?
I like to carry the lady!
Oh, dear Lord.
Another idea for Dead Rising 5. Celebrity survivors.
Oh, okay.
Like you got Kenneth and Jake and Bob and Sue and Mary, and then, out of nowhere, Iggy Azalea. With Kanye West. You let them both die, of course.
No, I just like your idea. Just all of a sudden, a non-zombified Jerry Lewis shows up, and you need to save him.
Gilbert Gottfried, you let him die, of course.
And his last words are "Affleck." Okay, here was my problem. You actually have to talk to Brittany into coming with you. I thought as soon as you got the other guy, she would come with. But apparently not. You actually have to...
I saw you come over here, and you took my 2 friends with you, and you had all those other guys, but I didn't think that you wanted me to come too.
Yeah, seriously. Get the hint, please. But there we go. Now we have all 5... What? No, don't run off.
Sorry, I thought you were too busy with Kristen. Whatever.
Yeah, here's the sad part, and just what I found out during this recording... Kristen should have stayed by the door like the other survivors, but since she's drunk, she doesn't listen to orders. So she just walked off and tried to follow me while I was trying to go get Brittany. So, yeah, be careful of that. If you see a drunk survivor, pay attention. Treat him like a lost puppy.
Kristen, what do you think about kids?
Would you like to be mommy number 27? I'm trying to... create one for the month, every month of the year.
Hey, I know we're in Nevada, but Utah's just a few miles drive. Okay.
Anyway, we've got plenty of missions, but up there, Case 2-1, it's coming up to the time limit. There's a couple things I want to show off before we get to that point. First of all, I managed to find a construction hat and a beer, so let's make the good old beer hat real quick.
I call it the bro hat.
I call it a football game. There we go. Got a couple weapons, and the thing I want to show off is all around Fortune City, there are specific posters that you can look at, and you can get a special combo card for looking at those posters. So the first example is actually out here in the first mall. Do you remember the MMA gloves that we put nails in?
Mm-hmm.
Those were the tenderizers. That I actually got from an MMA poster. Oh, and by the way, this is happening at Reach 7 o'clock.
Hey, get up! 7 o'clock!
God, can you imagine that shitty alarm clock being bitten?
He didn't wake up.
No!
Oh, I just realized that's the exact same cutscene from Case Zero. Just the background's changed.
Is it like that in Case West, too?
I hope they don't reuse things in Case West. Oh, something that the commenters pointed out, this is something I did not know. Whenever you see money in front of a slot machine, when you use it, you're guaranteed to win at least once.
At least once.
At least once. I actually haven't tried it myself, so I can't check on the factual statement of that. But if more than one person mentioned that it's a guaranteed win if money's in front of a slot machine, cool.
I should go gambling one of these days. I feel like I'll get this game more.
I will understand how gambling works.
The whole, slots and dice and cards and things like that. Yeah, I'll take that as a Captain Commando reference.
Yeah, that'll work. There we go. This is probably one of the best weapons you can get, the laser sword. It's a flashlight and gems. You make a lightsaber. It's awesome.
So,
yes.
When it comes to lightsabers, I'm just talking about lightsabers in general. The only one I've seen it done actually correctly is No More Heroes, because
Yes.
if it's a lightsaber, if you just have light coming out of a flashlight, that light's just going to keep going on and on and on. It's not going to stop. So which means that you just go out here, step outside, shine your light, sweep it from left to right, and you've killed 15,000 zombies right there.
That would be awesome! But no, it goes on basic Star Wars logic where it's just like, what, 2 feet, 3 feet long? That's about it. Yeah,
no,
but...
No, that should reach the sun. You should be able to cleave the moon in half with that shit.
Outbreak? Not on my watch! Zoom! Gone! Oh!
See, we need to combine, like, the zombie apocalypse, like a Dead Rising game with, like, Saints Row. Saints Row 4 to be particular.
Absolute absurdity. Yeah. Stacy, help! I can't figure out how to get the gloves off!
Now to hold my child.
Hold her close like a loving father would.
In my deep, warm, loving embrace.
Katey, do you feel that? Hot. Hot! Ah!
Just all this, along with that horrible medicine. It's a lot for a little girl.
When this is all over, I'm gonna do everything I can to make this up to her.
Scholarship? Nah, that always happens. I know, I'm gonna get her a tricycle.
There's plenty of those around Fortune City.
It looks like something's going on at the end.
They're for me, though.
Tunnel.
Only I ride the trikes, Katey, okay?
Someone is moving equipment or something.
Hey, who rides the bikes and makes the money? That'd be me, so I'm the authority on bikes.
The only one we
Can you imagine him getting Katey like a tricked out trike? It has like rocket boosters on the back, so it's like the fastest tricycle ever.
Hydraulics.
Nothing.
She starts playing like hardcore rap music, and then her trike is just going on its back wheels. Bam, bam, bam. Bitch and ride, Dad. Apparently, he came to a party, and all of a sudden, zombies.
You came to a party and apparently you're bleeding out your ass?
Well, no, he's holding his shoulder, his neck.
Oh, so he got bit.
Yeah.
So, kill him.
Very unfortunate.
That means you have to find Zombrex for him every day then, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Well, at least once.
Just once before he... something plot related?
Probably, yeah. So, cool thing about this mission, just in case you haven't found any extra Zombrex yet, which I haven't, we'll deal with that later. Coming to the pawn shop, which is right next to where Jared is, $25,000, you can buy a Zombrex for him.
Yeah, your lives. I mean, can't you just cut through that fence and take all the Zombrex?
You would think, but no, game logic saith not.
But no, Chuck's the good guy. He has honors.
He's the best dad.
Yeah.
Best dad. Did I ever tell you my favorite scene from the remake of Friday the 13th?
No.
It's where one guy's running away, and Jason basically, with both hands, overhands an axe and hits the guy from like 30 feet away. And even the guy's going, I can't believe I escaped from him. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Gone.
Yes! Oh! Get me, bitch!
So good!
I'm still a discus champ in high school.
Jason Voorhees, the early years. We get to see how he became a savage killer.
Yeah, he was a master in track and field. I mean, you 400-meter dash. You fire the gun, everyone goes, but Jason stays there, and you look back, he's gone, and you look back forward, and then there he is at the finish line. How the fuck? Man, he's good.
All you do is hear, you hear the line snap signaling the end of the race, and then you hear, ch-ch-ch.
How the...
Jason!
And the winner is Voorhees! A new world record! 0.2 hundredths of a second!
I will never beat him! Ugh. And then we get a spin-off movie from his rival, his racing rival. And he's just thinking, one of these days, Jason, I will take you down.
Saturday the 14th.
The day after.
That's when the race is.
Oh, okay. So it's right after Friday the 13th. Oh, I could see that.
It's like a Smallville type thing. It's like, yeah, it's about Superman, but we don't ever say Superman.
It's very hinted at. It's like wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's like, yeah, this is
like,
very related.
We're going to put a gigantic S, a very familiar-looking S right in front of the, but hey, the S could be for Smallville, I'm just saying. Whoa! Oh, that guy.
Yeah, the douche.
Oh, that douche.
Yeah, the one where I said, I bet you can't spot the asshole. Capcom, I love you.
What I think is none of your business. How does he know about that? Look, I really miss her, okay? I just like to wear it to feel close to her.
They're not even his wife's. They're just ones he found in a dumpster.
Losing his wife was hard on him. That's why he likes to dress in women's clothing and stuff like that. Because she taught him to be free, express himself. He doesn't do that much now that she's dead.
It's actually funny that he mentions a broken man when he has like a masquerade mask on and a flower veil all over him.
Well, he's a wanted man. Nobody wants to know who he is. I mean...
Well, true. Uh-oh.
No. Uh-oh. Good thing your brakes work.
That's the one thing he didn't check today.
Meta.
You're right about that. That was just practice.
I like how Zombrex is in the basic cigarettes font.
Terror is reality, baby, for real.
Or like Marlboro or something.
Well, maybe that was the original plan. Like, Zombrex was going to be like a stick you smoke.
Zombrex is going to be a cigarette!
But you need some wheels.
Try new Zombrex brand cigarettes.
That means you have to give a 7-year-old, no, a 5-year-old back in case 0 a cigarette.
Light up, Katey.
Life's a bitch, Daddy. You got an ash. You got my scotch, Daddy.
Chain-smoking Zombrex. So you don't have to hit him bike to bike. If anything, I think this bike is just to get to him faster.
What?
And you can run into him.
Oh.
So that's kind of a cool thing. You can run into him head on, but be careful of his chainsaws because yes, they will hurt. But he is going to be riding on his bike the entire time. Shit. Another thing you can do is actually wait for him to boast about how he hit you, or get him caught on something like this right here. Ah, crap. He escaped.
Ah.
So, yeah, this is somewhat of an annoying boss fight if you don't know how to hurt him effectively. Because you can still use the bike, but what happens if it breaks? You're just out of luck.
So remember, kids, if you're going to go driving a motorcycle, make sure that you don't drink any alcohol, take any medication, or go crazy.
You will be considered a detriment on society.
It just affects your judgment when you're crazy.
I mean, you won't know who's a zombie or who's a real person. Oh, damn it.
This is apparently a young, upstart motocross champion, right?
Yes.
Enough to be gloating and rubbing his dick in the face of Chuck Green, of all people.
That is true.
And because he's gone crazy, look, he's running into bushes, he's hitting people, he's boasting, the boy's not thinking right.
I mean, he thinks Chuck is a woman. I mean, there's something wrong here.
Maybe he's got some deep-seated feelings for Chuck that he just can't get over.
Maybe.
You only came here because you want to marry me, right? We'll have 2 beautiful children, have a cottage out in the meadow.
They allow that in Fortune City, Chuck! By the way, there's going to be plenty of cuts in this fight because this took for goddamn ever.
Because you lost your motorcycle.
Lost my motorcycle.
Whoa!
It's somewhere. I must stick.
That was pretty easy. I'm pleasantly surprised.
I don't question the logic of Dead Rising games. See, look at that. He was stuck on the railing there, and I could have easily taken him out.
It's only because you got back on the motorcycle.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's the quickest way off the motorcycle, I guess. I guess a weapon I would suggest is actually any gun that you can find around Fortune City. But if you're going for a physical weapon, I would actually say the Defiler. The Defiler has a jump attack, where you jump in the air and you can hit the attack button, and Chuck basically comes straight down on his target. And since the Defiler does since the Defiler does so much damage in the first place, you'll be getting some good damage on him, even though you probably won't be able to hit him because he's going so fast. Oh, you can also hit him in the back, and that does a reasonable amount of damage too.
Well, let's say you slam anything down with that Defiler, jump attack like that, you're going to turn whatever is beneath it to paste.
Yes. Oh, dear Lord.
Did you make a cut? Because he did too.
There we go.
Oh, smashing.
Oh, my bike's about to blow up. It's all smoky and everything. Well, hopefully it doesn't break anytime soon. I at least want to kill Leon before this happens. All right, let's see.
Leon.
Whoa!
Whoa! What the?
Whoops.
I think you fixed it.
Yeah. All of a sudden, my bike has 100% health. Thanks, Leon.
That's what I call doing a green jump.
It's like a special new technique they were both working on, before the apocalypse happened and before Leon started to have deep-seated feelings for Chuck.
You crazy? That's how he won his big race of '82.
Nobody ever remembers the race of '82, but that's where it all began.
Because it all went by so fast. Or rather, he went all by so fast. It's like he was just... It's like somebody put flubber on his wheels. Oh, no!
Damn it! All right, well, that bike's done for. Oh, look at that. He's so close. Let's see if I can get him caught on something. Okay, this is dirty.
Strike 3, you're out.
Basically, he got me caught in a loop in the worst way possible. So I basically... Oh, here we go. He's stuck. And gone. Out of here.
Piss off. I'm not dead.
So how do you think he's going to die?
It's some ironic fashion, I'm sure.
Dead Rising's known for its irony. Yes, you're right.
I'm gonna make up with myself before I die.
I love me.
Oh, you think it's that easy, Chuck?
It seemed pretty easy. Oh man, I thought we were gonna ride that thing.
Uh-oh.
You'll never beat me. Yeah, that's right. Quadruple points, Shucky. Let's see you top this.
Leon?
That's what you've been doing this whole time.
Oh, no.
See, he wanted to be on top all the way to the end. You could have had something with him, Chuck.
I like how he goes. And
I'm number 1 frame per second.
you're on fire.
Ashes to ashes, yada yada yada.
But right now we're actually going to save some survivors. And these ones I couldn't figure out at first, coming back to this game after a few years. Because their backstory, finger quotes going all over the place, is kind of stupid. And that's all I have to say on that.
Backstory?
Yeah, the reason they're at Fortune City, and the reason... one, the reason they decide to come with you, and... 2, is just why they won't come with you at first. Yeah. Yeah. See that?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Got a bunch of fucking nerds stuck in the store here, and they're playing D&D during the apocalypse.
Oh, they're not playing D&D. Worse, they're playing.
Scrabble.
I'm trying to think of a terrible tabletop game, but well, the thing is, they're all terrible.
Hey guys, come on. Zombies happened. Do you really want to be in here like leveling up your sword?
Well, when they die, they want to leave their character stats behind. I mean, come on. A legitimate level 96 paladin, that's at least worth like $400 right there.
God damn. Maybe I need to get into this tabletop craze so I can earn some fast cash and quick XPs.
In my plush level 8 Vorpal broadsword.
All right, let's go and do the other one.
Meet Kristen. Hi there.
Meet Snowflake. She's a special type of survivor. She loves the taste of nerd.
Whoa, sweet. Where'd you get that mount?
Katey, can you please let the nerds ride your pet tiger? No.
That depends. They gotta pay in gold.
How many gold pieces you got, nerd? Oh, hold on.
And Katey just pulls out her Pathfinder book and just smiles.
You nerds are fucked.
Let's go.
Turns out, for a 9-year-old, she is a brutal fucking DM.
They walk into like a small cavern, and after they defeat all the spiders, a dragon just drops from the ceiling.
5 dragons, made of fire and steel and spikes and castor oil.
Good lord, Katey, not even level 20 godsends can do this.
You take a step, and then a poison spike goes through your foot, and it's a lethal poison spike from the poison doke frog thing that you're just dead.
Instead of roll for initiative, she says roll for your character survival. Just every room is a brutal room.
You have to roll a 21.
No, please. This character's all I had.
All stat bonuses are null and void when you're in the cavern because it stinks. Pew!
Katey, please.
Well, I'm gonna roll for perception. Percept this! Just smacks him in the face.
You're in my house now, bitch. All right, so it seems like I'm getting all the funny survivors out of the way. So we got the 4 nerds who were playing D&D, and then you got these guys. There's a fire extinguisher right near this door, so the one I picked up is the closest one you can get. But these guys thought, you know what? In order to keep the zombies out, maybe we should light the door on fire. That'll keep the zombies out.
Nice mullet there, Elrod.
Oh yeah, he's got a brilliant mullet, and all of a sudden his wife is head over heels with us. Yes, we made a door of fire to keep out the zombies.
I thought you just killed one of the nerds there.
No. Not yet. Oh, and somebody mentioned, why am I not giving survivors guns? Because their AI is pretty good at handling guns. The reason is, I don't want to waste the time. Because along with them being good with weapons, another cool thing is they just run through crowds of zombies. Very rarely do they get caught, and you have to go save them. And most of the time, as soon as you run back to get them, they escape anyway. So being able to just leave them in one spot, somewhat beneficial, because they can fend for themselves, believe it or not.
It also seems like it'd be a really big pain to go out and find the guns to give them, because that means you have to get 6 separate guns for them, and, well, fuck that, mate.
Yeah, I don't want to give them any of my special combo weapons. I made those myself.
Make your own. There's plenty of maintenance rooms around here to do it. All you gotta do is just put 2 things together and then get some duct tape and, I don't know, hammer some things, and, well, there you go.
I mean, I didn't spend hours making this spike bat, okay? I just took a hammer, put nails in a bat, and there we go. I'm done.
Heck, I just took a can of Sprite, and then I took a pencil, and then I put them together, and I somehow ended up with a broadsword.
That would be awesome.
And then Brian's like, oh, I know how to do that one. That one's easy.
Yeah, exactly. I know that one. That was easy.
You guys coming back, right?
Well, if he doesn't, I've got enough magic to make it through the night.
Actually, you want to know another funny thing about those guys when they were around playing their game? They had, like, pizza, they had chips, they had soda. They were like, ready to take on an entire dungeon.
It turns out it was like a level 2 tutorial dungeon, and they're just very terrible at the game.
They just started.
Ironically, they're playing D&D just so they can be cool.
And wait for it.
It's like, yeah, I got my plus 10 Vorpal sword.
That's what they say, right? I'm cool, right? What happened to Tim?
Uh-oh. Tim? I don't remember picking up a Tim.
What happened?
Oh, no. Oh, what happened here? You alright?
Was that Tim?
That's Tim. Oh, no. Tim died. I hardly knew him.
I hardly knew him, too.
Oh, no. Sven, what are you doing? You fool! You didn't save Tim!
Just kill him. I can tell that he killed him and said, oh no, I should have saved him. I feel so terrible.
Oh no, help.
Oh dear.
Ah. That's one of the big things when you're doing Frank the Pimp, where you have to not answer phone calls from Otis or else different survivors just won't spawn.
Oh jeez.
So, for this one, because I'm taking all these people back, as soon as I drop them off, more missions should start showing up. And this also goes for survivors that don't have a scoop attached to them. If you have too many people, or if you have too many missions that include too many people, they will not spawn.
I should do Frank the Pimp.
Go right ahead. In fact, there's a handy guide I used for when I did it, and it only worked half the time. Because that game is very temperamental.
So where do we go now? Where do we go? What's going on?
God, look at these losers. One of
Oh my God, is John dressed up like...
Yes, he's dressed up as a schoolgirl, and he's got like a little bonnet on.
It's like you have plus 10 strength against zombies.
Oh, here we go. For saving Sven, he gives you a free Zombrex, and that's perfect, because I'm going to need it here soon.
Elrod,
shit.
no!
No! I knew I forgot something. Damn it, Elrod, come on, you and your mullet. Get in here.
I think mullets reduce the IQ by 45 points.
Sorry for anybody who has a mullet. So, I can't read. That's been known to happen in many Let's Plays where I'll think something in the game says something and then it totally isn't. So, in Dead Rising 1 and apparently in Dead Rising 2, I can't remember. It goes out in one ear and out the other. By the way, here's
Can't remember either. Can't read, can't remember. What good are you?
There you go. Here you go. Holy Arms. This is one of the posters that you can look at, get a free combo card. So just keep that in mind. But anyway, so in Dead Rising 1, if you hurt a survivor too much, it says they have defected from you. Which means they're no longer going to follow you, and sometimes they'll attack you. I always read that as they're infected. Like, you hurt them so much that they became, like, zombified, and there's no way to save them.
Yeah, when you said that the first time, it kind of tripped off a, wait a minute, that's not right, alert in my mind.
So I've been doing that for about, what, a grand total of 3 years now? So I just can't read. And thank you for pointing that out.
You're just list deck sick, that's all.
Mm-hmm. And I like infected better, thank you very much.
Go buy a Playboy and you'll be fine.
By the way,
role model.
Dead Rising 2, brought to you by Playboy. Those posters are everywhere.
Any nudie posters?
No, there are no nudie posters, but
Fuck
there are...
this game. I think I should be a very special type of playmate.
You
Call
should.
me the Playboy punny.
Oh my god, that's so hot. Please, I will read your article anytime.
My nudes are at least worth 10,000 Mexican dollars.
Nudes or it didn't happen. There we go. This poster right here gets you the combo card for the snowball cannon. So now we'll get some extra points.
Rockfoot?
Clint Rockfoot is in all of these posters. He is apparently the big guy to watch in the celebrity world here in Fortune City.
I think I prefer his parody name. Flint Rockfoot.
I thought you were about to say Clint Eastwood. Ooh, here we go. Story. I've got my... Damn it, I've got my sneaking mask on.
Meet the pyro. And also, I guess, the NG.
Uh-oh. What does this mean?
Wesker! Oh, wait, that's not.
Crack! No, okay, what? Uh-oh.
Oh, it's the deputy? No, never mind.
Oh, it's Big TK.
It's Kanye West. Yeah, I heard about some Black Doom bullshit going on. I mean, what the fuck?
Oh, shit. Oh, that's relevant. Chuck, you buffoon.
Oops. Oh.
This is just child's play, TK.
You little rugrat.
God, we really should go on tour with all these puns. Bet we make a killing.
Yeah, wait till one of us gets over 1 million subscribers, and then maybe we'll think about it.
Yeah, as soon as you hit 1 million, let's turn insta douchebag, okay? Hold on, I'll make a video of me eating cereal, and there we go. It'll get like 5 million views. God,
I just
some
get
people...
I just get one comment that says "fuck you," and then I just delete my channel.
Criticism bullshit.
I'm just being so attacked right now.
Oh, people with an audience, they suck.
Yeah, we wouldn't know, would we?
No. Especially with the new YouTube paradigm, we ain't getting shit. Woo!
Topical humor alert.
And boom!
Ooh.
Yeah, that was impossible.
Thanks for the ride.
Looks like you'll never be a lawyer because you can't pass the bar. Okay.
We have to chase the train on a bike.
The train, CJ! Get on the train!
But the thing is, we can't just catch up to the train.
This is like line for line, almost, what that mission in San Andreas was.
Ooh, lag.
Because you're even on a motorcycle, too.
Oh,
Chasing
shit.
a train. You gotta go up and over to get onto it. Ooh. It's just this...
Yeah, that... I don't know, maybe Capcom took some lines from GTA San Andreas.
Oh yeah, he'll make it. The way you were going, you were definitely gonna make it.
Oh yeah, sure. Especially when the cutscene shows me going straight onto it and barely making it on there. But yeah, there are tons of ramps in that underground, which makes it easy to just drive onto one of them and then just ramp over to the train, and they're very generous, as you saw. Oh hey, we're back.
Which one of you bastards was throwing the junk at me? And they both point to one another.
It was him. No, it was him.
No, it was him. He did it. I would never throw any junk at you, sir. I love your stuff on TIR.
What the hell are you up to, TK? Just enjoying the land of opportunity.
You know, I could make another TK reference, but nobody will ever understand it.
That footage was fake. Don't be such a down.
TK is the lead singer of a band called Link Toshite Shigude, so, you know, there's that.
Well, I might have to make a reference to it.
Do what you think you can.
I think I can. I'll find a TK reference.
But this train doesn't, so it's time that we separate!
He's the first member of the TK,
crew.
Whoa!
You have no style. You have no grace. You have a funny face.
Aw.
This episode of Dead Rising 2 was dedicated to Tim. Wherever you are, you're always with us.
I'll always remember. So this I didn't mean to do immediately. I actually didn't know these guys were up here. But there are 2 survivors just right outside the underground after you beat TK in that part of the story. You just come up here and all of a sudden there's a mission for you in this time frame. So while I'm here, might as well do it. Let's see, this one was Industrial Fashion.
Ah, hello. You're Willa? Yes, my name is Willa. Hi, I'm Chuck. It's pleasant to meet you. It is a pleasure to meet you as well. Well then, I guess that's Willa met.
Yep, I knew it. I knew you were going for that. Oh, this is something else that I can talk about. Do you remember those looters that have been around Fortune City?
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, they're just regular enemies now, so just be watchful for them. They drop smaller weapons like a flashlight, sometimes a spray paint can. Yeah, they give you extra experience, so that'd be a good reason to hunt them down and kill them. And why hasn't this guy died? There we go.
It does seem to be very threatening. Like, all they seem to do is just wave a crowbar around and maybe a flashlight and, like, laugh and scream a bit.
Pretty much. They don't get a lot of opportunities to attack when Chuck Green's around. Only if you basically just sit there and let them attack you. Oh, Terry, please. Will they actually get a chance to attack you? They are not threatening in the slightest, and you get 500 prestige points for killing them, so might as well.
I suppose, yeah.
This is one of my favorite psychopaths. Just, like, in concept, and because his fight's really cool.
Well, Chuck's got the mask on. Makes me think he's confronting a Batman villain.
We might be.
You okay?
Can I get a redub of him saying that, the first thing that the first villager in Resi 4 says when Leon comes to visit him? Sorry to have bothered you.
But this guy is a cure picketer who went crazy.
He looks like Spencer from Bionic Commando.
I was thinking either that or like Shaggy took one too many and all of a sudden zombies happened.
I mean, like, I know dudes like white dudes with dreadlocks and yeah.
Is he gonna find his wife in his arm? I mean, oops. Probably shouldn't have said that.
Why does it have to be the arm? Like, can I make my wife into my leg or something?
I don't question stupid games that are years old, except when I'm Let's Playing them, okay?
But it's Capcom. This is only last year, though. Oh my god, compared to Dead Rising 2, that was last year. Jesus.
Oh my god.
No! Spencer! Hold on to your arm, buddy!
As long as they don't have the same name. If they did, there would be a direct parallel, and that would be weird. So, yeah, the one main reason I do like this is just, you have an activist who's going like, no, zombies are people too, to the point where he's completely cracked, and he's like, wait, Chuck, you let in the zombies? I finally get it now. Enlightenment has happened, and the zombies should kill everyone.
Fucking left-wing nutjob.
He has a really cool fight, and he has a really awesome theme song, which, unfortunately, I can't play for you too much, because then they get copyright ID'd. But the fun thing about this fight... See him go? He jumped into one stall, and he's going to appear in any random stall around you. So I would suggest in this fight, you just keep moving, especially after he attacks you, because chances are he's already jumped a stall and is waiting to attack you in a different one.
You gotta keep moving. Don't stall!
I also like the idea of his weapon. He just picked up a piece of broken glass and is just running around, jumping from stall to stall, and then jumping out to attack you. I really like this fight. I've been looking forward to this one.
It's like, how the fuck did you go from stall to stall? Why are you all wet?
It's all a secret, man. If you would have joined me, I would have told you, Chuck.
Time to go down the... Okay, maybe not that one. How about this one? Yeah, there's one that's flushed.
There's like... I was just thinking there's like a head in the toilet, and he's like, "Whoa, man! Not even crazy enough to do that." Oh crap!
Not until he reaches 25% health, then he'll do anything.
Yeah, he suddenly becomes like he somehow grows extra dreads and therefore extra crazy, and he's just ready to take you down.
The dreads just become longer and longer. And then it becomes the ending of Akira, and they just overtake his body and overtake the entire city. Terry gets smashed in the process.
Perfect. I think we have something here. But he's about... Jeez. He's about dead. Okay, maybe one more round.
Okay, another idea for Dead Rising 5. Not
Yes.
just zombies. Everything.
Oh.
Zombies, serial killers, gang violence, fucking, the plague.
So, like, zombies are the smallest problem out of everything else that's wrong, right?
And then Akira shows up, and then it starts raining acid.
Oh,
and
my
then
God.
And then it gets ridiculously hot, and it starts burning everything around you. You know, just every hazard it can throw at you.
Another thing I like about this fight is the bitter irony. And also, we have to have, like, an over-the-top death for each psychopath, right? So this psychopath who thought, you know, I'll feast this zombie, give him to a human woman, but then he realizes, crap, my plan's over. Well, it's fun while it lasted.
What a bitch. Oh. Hey, I don't think that'll work. Willa, Nikki, Terry, Katie's getting lots of mommies this episode.
God damn it. But yes, she is. We're going to take these three back, and then we're going to go hunting for some specialty items. Yay.
As if these three aren't already. Specialty items.
They're not items, okay?
But they are. My specialty. Stick to me. Nah, because she's stuck on, yeah.
And it turns out Chuck actually glued his back, so there's no getting Willa off.
Took the joke too far, Chuck.
Can you imagine if Chuck was that kind of guy, like in his younger years? Like, he would always pull practical jokes, but then would go, like, one step too far.
Well, he is the best dad, so if he's got to make all those dad jokes, I'm sure.
Oh, God, Chuck saying dad jokes?
But in his own special Chuck Green brand of dadness.
Oh. Yeah,
He's
you
like,
sure
well,
were a haul.
It's like, so she talks to the construction worker. It's like, well, you girls were certainly working hard. Just
Good. Yeah, good. Yeah, good one. Yeah. Let us get a zombie test subject and get a bunch of Zombrex. But sir, where do we get the Zombrex? We'll deal with that later. But for now, we need to get a zombie. We need to put him in a giant container, and then we need to, you know, teach him to be human again. We need to pull a Resident Evil 3, the film Resident Evil 3, you know, give him a puzzle, see if he can put the cylinder into the round hole. Let's see if he can do a simplistic puzzle for humans. God, that movie sucked.
Oh, well, you're talking about
The movie, Resident
geez.
Evil 3. Don't you remember that scene where they had a zombie chained up, and they gave him a puzzle? You know, put triangle in triangle hole, put cylinder in circular hole. It's just like, wait, he's trying to make contact.
Well, do you know what I remember from Resident Evil movie 1 through 5? Well, through 6 now?
Nothing.
Absolutely zero.
Oh crap! That was a marker. Oops. Sorry,
Oh, God.
hon. I didn't do it right.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna wear that mask in front of your child like that?
I'm going to be wearing it for the next few episodes, so this should be interesting.
Oh, God.
I wish there was a better solution.
Hey, don't worry.
Wait a minute, this is an EpiPen.
Best girl.
This is a time to go. Shit! That won't get rid of the zombie virus.
This is a shout pen! What the fuck?
Well, at least you got a clean sweater, honey.
I know. But I didn't have a choice.
Oh, Jesus, that's terrible. There you are.
Welcome to a rehashed cutscene from Case Zero. This is the exact same cutscene, just with a different background, showing off what the bee can do.
Still think he gets stung in the foot. Call PETA!
Every bee has rights!
Actually, I don't think PETA works for insects. I think every insect has their own rights group, so I guess you gotta call BETA.
See, this is why I bring you along. Let me get 2 number 5s, 3 number 3s, 4 number 4s, and a diet soda.
Alright, Big Smoke.
Alright, listen closely to this guy.
Come in. Finally, yeah. I am Antoine. They call me the king of cuisine.
Does he sound familiar?
It sounds like Mario.
What? Well, you're a little bit
Like,
late.
grim, dark, T-rated Mario.
See, I thought when I heard this,
It's true what they say. Tastes like chicken.
I thought he sounded exactly like Jim Cummings.
But...
He's
I
not.
knew it wasn't.
Yeah,
I
I
know it
know. It sounded exactly like him, and I was just thinking, oh, that would be so awesome. Put him in an M-rated zombie game, that would be so cool.
Well, who is it?
Hi, this is Post-Niskel. I can't believe I didn't recognize Scott McNeil's voice. The guy was everywhere in the 90s. If you watched a cartoon, chances are he was in it. And now back to the regular commentary. No, I am a reviewer. Back off!
Waiting for you.
You're an anime reviewer! You have to die!
No, please!
Boy, he's a master with those plates, let me tell you.
He is. He has such precision.
There's gotta be some sort of, like, technique or some kind of skill to whatever he does there. And maybe, since he's a chef, maybe there's something that you can drink or something, like maybe some sort of elixir that you can use to get these skills. So, I'm wondering, does he have any plate tectonics?
Oh, man! I knew you were going to end up with plate tectonics, but I didn't know how you were going to end up there.
There you go.
Oh.
That's an episode title if I ever saw one.
That would be amazing. But right there, that's his other attack, besides the frying pan and actually throwing the frying pan, which is something really funny. He's actually going to shove food in your face and try to, like, strangle you with the different foods that he has. So just
Dumb
shake
son
him
of
off.
bitch wasn't no good if it hit him.
Oh, God, now it starts.
Eat it. It's good.
Finally, some good fucking food.
I'm just more amazed by the fact that a broadsword,
Oh.
fucking, just, you know, like someone shoved you lightly. But frying pan at the face, unconscious for days.
Bam!
Which is why I'm gonna drink this frying pan antidote. All right, hit me with this. Didn't work.
Oh, God, I'm getting my ass kicked. All right, oh, this is kind of funny.
See? It's working!
Oh, I drank too much. Oh, God!
Gotcha.
Oh, Lord. All right, so that wasn't supposed to happen. I only meant to drink once, but I accidentally drank twice, so this fight's going to be very interesting. Hey, at least I killed him.
Isn't that how it always happens? You mean to drink once, but then, what do you know? You had 10 shots already.
You talking about me and Fireball?
Oh, jeez. I don't know how you can drink that shit, man.
Oh, it's so good. Drank a whole bottle for New Year's, and it was great.
I still got the hypnotic from last time you came over. Oh.
Oh, that is a bad way to go. Oh.
You're fired. I mean, fried, but, like, switch the... never mind.
You've been fried.
Chef Antoine is, really bad at his job.
The punchline is... God, that was disgusting.
Oh, it's fucked up, man. Oh, God.
I'm sorry you had to see the...
Chuck usually has such a strong stomach.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't mean it. No, I'm truly sorry about this.
Look, lady, listen to me. I was afraid. Look, I'm trying to help you out here.
Did you see Antoine guy? He fell into the fryers. That's so gross.
See, the worst part is that he's wearing that mask.
Oh.
Which means that what came out wasn't what came out of his mouth. It's just what kind of dribbled out the side of the mask there.
God damn it. That's disgusting.
Don't drink and kill zombies, kids.
Seriously, it's bad for your health. Now, this is kind of cool within, like, a story context. They were both held up here just to escape from the zombies and everything. But Oh, it looks like they're both bartenders. But anyway, she went to go get supplies and got caught by Antoine, which is kind of cool. I like how some of the survivors have a bit more backstory than just they got caught. Oh, wait.
Well, it's like they say, if you want Capcom to write a good story, have someone else do it.
That is a very good point.
You know, I took that Resident Evil Ambassador quiz or whatever, and they ask you, what's your favorite Resident Evil game? What's your least favorite? Who's your favorite character? Who's your least favorite? You know who I put for my least favorite character?
I wonder.
Fucking Steve.
And you didn't even have to play that game. You were just watching.
I just saw 10 minutes of passing footage when I came over once, and I was like, wow, this guy is a complete tosser.
It's because he's Canadian.
No, it's not because of the Canadianism. I mean, that's already a terrible factor in and of itself.
Yeah, there were already tons of problems with Canadians before Steve came in.
Yeah,
nothing. Absolutely nothing. They're the cream of the crop when it comes to people. They're
too fucking nice.
Assholes. I mean, niceties.
Well, yeah. Assholes, nice man. I don't know.
Nice assholes. That's what we'll call them. There we go. Put those guys there.
Hey, I wonder what Floyd's favorite color is.
Magenta.
You're probably right.
I'm sorry. It's just its career. It's just been putting another hole in the wall.
Okay, here's what I want to know.
Yes.
Where's the drummer?
You know, I think they might be faking it.
They got a drum machine playing in the background. Boo!
Boo! You guys suck!
Get off the fucking stage!
Well, what are you guys? Jugs, Bar and Grill. Oh wait, that's the sponsor. Your sponsor sucks.
I've never been to Jug, so.
You aren't real music.
You one of those wankers who don't know a good thrash metal when it kicks you in the nuts? I could take care of that. Here, it's an album of Hatebreed. It's really good stuff.
I'd like to introduce you to System of a Down. They're the greatest band.
God, these suck.
See, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic, because if they said greatest band in the world, I'd kind of believe that.
All right, so these guys, you're going to have to talk to them a lot just to convince them. Yeah, and they're going to finish their set with a bang. You got to let them finish their song.
I see their problem. Floyd here is obviously into black metal. Alan there is obviously into thrash metal. And Gianna, she's just happy to be here.
Boom!
But, oh.
Did you see that? We made the frame rate chug!
Yeah, they did. Whenever I pay the electric bill, the electric company charges me for it. Dad, I'm leaving. No, please.
Yes, I was wondering how you can get emancipated at 7.
I'm just thinking she finally hits the teen years and all of a sudden she becomes rebellious. It's like, Dad, I've dealt with your shit for too long.
I wanted Dead Rising 3 to be about Katey.
You wanted that?
I really did, yeah. It would kind of further the story, but take it in a new direction. You know, maybe she still has the Zombrex thing and you have to find Zombrex for yourself now. Maybe that'll give you some fucking, you know, I bet a lot of people are like, oh god, I don't want to have to do it to my daughter all the fucking time, you know, I don't care about this damn kid, you know.
By the way, we learned the dodge roll out of all that. You click the stick and you dodge roll. It is an amazing ability to have now.
Are you sure?
He admitted it to my face.
Finally turned into Dark Souls.
But that's not possible.
Because everything's Dark Souls.
Yes, even games that came before Dark Souls are Dark Souls. You won't believe how Dark Souls Pong is.
DuckTales was the Dark Souls of platformers.
Did you have a map? Did you have to be careful about where you were going? Was every single encounter like it was your last? Well, then, of course it was like Dark Souls.
Mega Man was the Dark Souls of Jump and Shoot Man games. Dark Souls!
Asteroids is the Dark Souls of space simulators.
That's like saying everything's a JoJo reference. Everything's a Dark Souls reference.
follow me on this.
Okay.
Next quest is called Run for the Money, right?
Yes.
So, we're gonna run for the money. I'm gonna see what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 4 things this episode. First thing is we're gonna, do the Run for the Money side quest. And then the second one, we're gonna get some cocaine. We're gonna get some cocaine, all right?
All right.
Number 3, we're gonna go get our friend Frederick. There should be like a survivor named Frederick, perhaps. And then, for the 4th thing, we're just gonna leave. So,
wait.
So to recap, first up is run for the money, 2 for the blow, 3 to get Freddy, 4 to go.
Yes! Yes! That was awesome! The reason they are hanging out here, I hate it. Some survivors have to have a purpose, okay? And sometimes... Please excuse my clothing choice.
Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha!
Gotta get my zoot suit.
It's a zoot suit! It's a 1950s zoot suit!
We're gonna go out on the town, baby!
Is you is, or is you ain't, my baby?
Oh shit, we gotta go to a jazz club now.
Where you got these zombies like you? Ba-ba-doo-le-ba, baby.
And get some smooth saxophone music playing. Yeah, we're ready. Oh, there they are.
I just want to watch that Tom and Jerry episode again, so I'm gonna do that.
with Tom in the huge suit, the humongous hat.
Exactly.
Whoa! I didn't think that would work.
This really isn't my size. I can wear a size 6. I don't know if I got it then, but I got it now.
Oops. Whoa, hey. No upskirts. Please, sir.
Please, no upskirts.
Please. Have some decency. So here's the main hook of Run for the Money. There are oof, that was a bad way to go. There are going to be TK soldiers just around everywhere, and you got to kill them. They're drilling into the safes of Fortune City, and you need to take them out.
Oh, so it's Die Hard.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to see a Hans Gruber by the end of this. I'm kind of sad about that.
Oh, and the black nerd was replaced with just a simple power drill.
Yeah, I know. That would actually be really funny if we could look up in the ventilation systems and see, feet marks or something like that.
Or, they're just have a machine gun in the corner. Ho, ho, ho.
That'd be kind of cool. Now, somebody mentioned if you break these, you can get prestige points.
Doesn't TK own Fortune City?
He's just the big television host for Terror is Reality. I don't think he owns Fortune City.
Who owns Fortune City, then?
Maybe it's just a conglomerate?
I'm just gonna say TK, then, and I'm gonna make it seem like he's trying to steal his own money.
I'm gonna take it back.
I forgot the password. Shit.
Oh, there we go.
Nice. He's like, oh wait, I found it right here. Let's see.
36, 28, 34.
These are my wife's measurements. Ah, shit.
Come on, incompetent bad guys.
Reload back. Why would you shout reloading?
You think you'll hear me?
There's be a special whistle, just go when you're reloading. So that way, that way, your guys know you're reloading, but he doesn't.
Well, with all the gunfire, can they really hear?
If I'm looking at one dude and he shouts reloading, I'm gonna go after that dude.
Well, true. And I also love the fact that when they do go to reload, they just stand there. They don't actually run away. They just have enough confidence to think, I could probably reload before you...
He's the guy with the baseball bat. What can he...
Come on. I've got a hard hat on. That won't do it. That's a defiler.
I've got a +5 bonus defense.
Yeah, turns out it's actually the nerds working for TK, and they're thinking all their armaments can actually help them.
Wait! Stop! Frank! It's us! I mean, Chuck! It's us!
You did it again! God, no. Old jokes never die. They just adapt to the times. One of these days, we will get you out of that.
Chuck!
His name is Chuck fucking
Green! Come on! Oh, well, we'll get you trained by the end of this. And probably the last words in this Let's Play are just going to be, Frank!
Well, it doesn't help that Chuck and Frank both kind of sound the same, and they have, like, the same number of letters in them, and they both end in K. And, you know, Frank could be, like, Frederick or Franklin, and Chuck could be Charles or Charlie.
You know, that's actually hilarious that
Charlatan.
you bring that up. I never realized how similar all the names are for all the Dead Rising protagonists. You got Frank, ends with a K, 5 letters. You got Chuck, ends with a K, 5 letters. Nick Ramos from Dead Rising 3, 4 letters, still ends with a K. So you got Frank, Chuck, and Rick. No, Nick. Damn. Oh, God.
So Dead Rising...
Jesus.
Yeah. Chuck, Dick, Frank, Bob, Joe... Steve.
I'm just thinking at this point, it's going to be like like
Jim.
When we finally Let's Play Dead Rising 3, it'll be Dead Rising 3, the one that Frank's not in, or something like that. We're going to have to make it... We're going to have to put a disclaimer on the beginning of every episode, may say protagonist's name wrong.
Well.
There we go. Oh, hold on. Take a quick beer. There we go. Take your call, Stacy.
Chuck's a man's man, a manly man who drinks beer. Yeah, I'm gonna go get it for my daughter.
You know what I think? A special combo weapon I wish I could put together is just a beer and a beer, and it turns into like 6 beers all taped together that you drink at once. It's codenamed The Mistake.
Yeah, you gotta have these weapons that don't do anything.
Exactly. And this one just gets you insta-hammered. So then you're just throwing up everywhere, and it's a terrible idea.
But it's acid vomit that burns the zombies.
Oh, and they have to walk into it. That's the bad part. So you plant it, and then you just sit there waiting for the zombies to walk over and then just dissolve.
Wait for it to sit there when you make 4 new spots in that one spot. All
At
right,
least the
now
puddle gets 1 inch bigger.
So how much does it suck to be out of $75 million and $7 and what you paid it for?
I just can't live anymore. I came to Fortune City for fortune, and all I got was city.
Fortune City is the Dark Souls of Vegas.
No! Dark Souls cannot be everything.
It's like, they're all like high stakes. Like, you know, you put in $2, but then you go over 21, and then you got to pay like $10.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, shit!
And then Bell Gargoyle comes out of nowhere and just eats your head off.
And so these hollowed, or people that lost all their money, gather around these bonfires or lit oil drums.
Oh,
and you got someone saying, if I were you, I would avoid the Yucatan casino. I hear that the slots are rigged. I'd feel bad for you if you are, because they...
All I know is John Cena, and that's all I need to know.
A whole other bag of worms, and even then, John Cena always wins.
No, Cena!
Like, people who watch wrestling casually, so, yeah, John Cena, everyone loves John Cena because everyone loves the John Cena joke. You know, that's a great meme.
Yes, it is.
But people who watch regularly saying, oh, John Cena in a title match, I wonder who's gonna win.
Oh, come on, this doesn't work, you kidding me? It's a rocket launcher! Hey, there we go, we did it. Oh,
And the game crashed.
Actually, watch these cutscenes for some brilliant loading.
Shit, everything's popping in, we gotta get out of here.
The game can't handle this cutscene, let's go!
What do I pay you people for? Fix the damn cutscene!
Oh, and now everything's gone. Oh, now it's back. Oh, well, that shouldn't have happened.
Oh, she loaded in just out of nowhere.
Just all of a sudden, there she was. Oh, slow down. Fire. Fire is the killer of this game.
You ever feel like you're going through molasses there, Chuck?
All the time.
Sure got your story now.
Yeah.
Listen, I've got a meeting with my source tonight.
And here's where all of our free time comes in. She's going to meet with her source late at night, and it's really early in the morning for us, so we've got plenty of time to kill.
When I first played that, I hope to God it was Frank. It's like, oh, please, Frank, show up. I miss you, man.
$2,000 to ride the dolphin!
My daughter could be dying in a few hours!
Woo! This is for you, Katey! Woo! Hey, we did it.
Why would they have this in a casino? Like,
I don't know.
Maybe you can take like bets on rodeos or whatever, and all that, but
or maybe when people get really drunk, it's like, I want to ride the dolphin.
That's why there's padding all around, so
exactly.
they immediately get knocked off, and well, still break their necks, but at least they're safe. At least they're up to code, so it's not their fault.
Exactly. At least they're having fun. Oh. Uh-oh. You alright? Oh, man. You've been in a tanning bed for too long. What the hell is that dildo doing there on the tanning bed? What have you been doing?
What?
Yeah, that's excuse me, that's a massager. They don't explicitly call them dildos because I don't think you can do that in a game, but it's totally what that is. That purple thing on the tanning bed.
I guess it massages your fallopian tubes.
Or asshole, equal opportunities here.
I'm not gonna smell it to find out.
Anyway, this lady, she needs a drink because she is absolutely parched. So here you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you something to drink, and I'm also gonna get you some lotion because I know that when we bring you back to the base, you are going to be peeling everything off.
Now you know what's this kind of made me like twinge a bit because she's gonna tell you of a shortcut going straight back to the main mall that we are. Oh, this must be so painful.
Ow,
yes.
Ow, ooh,
oh
ooh,
God. Oh, and just imagine if Chuck was wearing like chainmail or something like that. This would be a nightmare. Okay, that toy gun's not going to go anywhere, but...
Well, what'd be worse if she started drinking that water and she began choking like it went down the wrong pipe. It was like... So what do? Oh, you okay?
Let me get that for you. So hot.
Oh, man, I done lobster myself in the tanning bed. I gotta make it my... Oh, man, I need something to drink. He has to carry him, and your movement speed is slow, but he gives you twice the experience points. So hey, gameplay. Cool. Do that for Dead Rising 5.
Oh, there we go. And then I can actually see, like, what if every survivor had a bit of voice work attached to it? So he's talking, I like the idea of, I lobstered myself, and it hurt so much. And then it's just like, rub aloe all over me, boy.
So she asks, do you have any aloe? And Chuck goes, yeah, sure. Then he hands her some cocoa butter. And she's like, well, this isn't aloe. And he says, yeah, it is. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, yeah, that's aloe. Aloe to shit!
Damn. That one took some setup. I don't know if I like that one too much, because a bit too much setup on that one.
They can all be great.
Okay, all right. Oh, God, I love this Psychopath. All Dead Rising games have that one Psychopath that you always remember. The first one was Adam the Clown. This one is this guy.
I had a friend like this.
You're Chuck Green.
Always smiling, or he was in a mascot costume?
He'd always sneak up on you with this creepy, unwavering smile.
Everyone knows Slappy.
And he had a hoarse voice like that too. High school wasn't great.
Started the outbreak.
Okay, a little bit of trivia. Some of you might actually be able to hear it, but this is Brad Swale playing Slappy. You might know him as Light Yagami from Death Note.
I know him better as Rock from Black Lagoon.
Oh, that'll do it. Yeah, Brad Swale, love the guy. I actually managed to meet him at a convention, and his voice is immediately recognizable, and he can do maniacal perfectly.
Yeah, he's one of the few English voice actors I actually respect.
Do I need something? The TV says you're the one who caused all this.
I'm gonna write your name in my book!
I call it a burn book because my book hasn't killed anyone yet. Actually, it's very fitting that he would have a burn book. Oh my gosh, I just realized how perfect that is.
Well, actually, he has a notebook that has a list of people he meets who have severely bad cases of halitosis. It's his breath note.
Oh, please, let's not start this, because I was doing that on Twitter just the other day. It's like Walter White finds the death note. It's the meth note. It's time to cook. Okay, here's the big, I just love this delivery. But yeah, there's Slappy. There's his good weapon. The Slappy fight. There's another reason besides the fact that the actor's really funny and the boss fight is actually really fun. There's a couple things you can actually do with Slappy. He runs around with dual flamethrowers, but if you have a fire extinguisher, you can jam his guns. And then you can go up and just attack him. Oh, there we go.
I need Slappy for the new Jet Set Radio.
He just runs around tagging Fortune City. Oh, shit.
He's a beast on those skates. He can do some crazy stunts.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, I just need him grinding on some walls and taking down the establishment, and he'd be perfect.
We just need Capcom and Sega to collaborate.
Ooh.
And have it not be Project Cross Zone.
Okay, well, one step at a time, okay?
Yeah.
Because that was also Namco Bandai. But something kind of bad about Slappy is his alternate attack, where he just has a grenade launcher that shoots 3 times. It's a very long-range weapon, and he can hit you from very far away, for example.
That does not seem safe for children.
Very much not so. And for a mascot, God, he's got a lot of attacks. I'm so glad. Oh, God.
I think that you should take your sledgehammer crossed with a fire axe and take it to his lady.
See what that would do to him mentally.
See her get defiled, you know?
You ruined her corpse! And then he just burns. Oh!
Just starts sensually touching the body, and he just like stamps his foot so hard, but he's wearing skates, so he just trips and breaks his neck.
He does like the banana peel slip, except it's on blood, so he just goes, Wah!
You even get the penny whistle.
It's just so many things that makes him memorable, and that's what I kind of miss from Capcom, is having a lot of moments that are extremely memorable. Like Dead Rising 3, I can only think of 2 specific moments, and of course they're Psychopath fights that are extremely memorable. Everything else is just like, nothing.
I told you, Brad, I don't like you like that. It's me, Frank. Lacey left 2 weeks ago. Yeah, never mind.
He also pulls a Steven from Dead Rising 1.
Mr. Everywhere!
That's his version of Clean Up Register 6!
That's what he reminds me of. He reminds me of Mr. Everywhere from Resi 7. Kind of.
You can actually rip and tear them the more you hit with them. And if any of the stuffed animals that you can give Katey, if any of them are broken, you know, with ripped seams and everything, she won't accept them. You can't give them to her as gifts. They have to be pristine for Chuck's little daughter.
She'll be so angry at you for doing that she won't even talk to you when you give her a Zombrex.
I'm shunning you, Dad.
It's like Katey, it's time for your Zombrex. No, Dad, I hate you. But sweetie, it's time
but you need it.
No.
What?
No. She runs out and then joins the herd.
So she's like an animal now, or are you talking to like she jumps into a pile of zombies and says, "Take me"?
My dad's a big poo head. I don't want to live anymore.
5-star swan dive into the crowd of zombies. She's crowd surfing and dying. Oh God, Katey, no. And that's a 10 out of 10 from the Russian judge. Look at that wonderful dive.
That's dark. That's very dark.
Exactly, and I think somebody actually said, "Good job on the dark humor, guys," and then I felt really sad.
I wonder how darker we can go.
Don't go there.
How about...
Don't go there.
How about something miscarriage?
Motherfucker! I told you not to go there.
I'm sorry. I just had to. I mean, do you think that's too dark?
Especially that last part. God.
All right, well, let me try a different kind of dark humor.
Oh, no.
All right, black, midnight, dark, burnt.
All right. All right. What happens if we use a Blanca mask, put it together with a battery...
And then he gets a Sub-Zero mask. He goes...
Now, I actually think this one is really cool. And just for something that's just off the beaten path a little bit, you just come down this alleyway and all of a sudden you have access to Roaring Thunder! Yeah, you're turning Blanca into his electrified self. So let's go ahead and put this on a zombie. There we go. It's a chain reaction weapon where any zombies that get close to it get shocked, and then as soon as the zombie falls, it shocks them some more. So very, very good for huge crowds. Let's see if we can get a more crowded area. Here we go. And 150 prestige points for every single one. That's amazing.
You know, the Brazilian mafia do something like that. Whenever they want to extort out of family mafias. I don't know. Oh, God, this one. just when you pulled up was oh, God.
Yes! This is what I meant by, when Capcom's unpredictable, when they throw that dart at the dartboard, whatever it sticks on, perfect. This is what I'm talking about. Slappy, Adam the Clown, this guy, they're just so wonderfully weird that they fit perfectly in this series. I don't know how they do it.
Like, I don't know what's weirder, the fact that he's clearly a touched individual, or it's the cat gimp suit. I'm not sure.
I would think it's a combination of the gimp suit and the fact that it has, like, pig ears, so maybe he's, like... Oh, and he's also wearing a pig head on his crotch, so maybe he just considers himself a pig.
Could be worse. Could have a fedora.
I mean, then I'd have to kill him, whether he's innocent or not. He just has to die.
Cut to the end, yeah.
He's getting off on the revving of the chainsaw. Oh my. Football.
Because he's not a true Patriots fan.
Oh, no!
That took a turn for the worse.
Oh my gosh. Chuck might actually be able to catch the pigskin here. Randy! This guy is abnormally fast, which I've noticed with a bunch of Capcom villains. The bigger they are, the faster they are. He's gonna rush you almost immediately, and when he hits you with a chainsaw, he does like this pelvic thrust with his chainsaw or whatever. That actually hurts you if you're too close. So, what I would actually do is actually employ hit-and-run tactics. Now, I don't have the footage, unfortunately, but right here it looks like this fight's going really well. He's losing a lot of health, and he's getting hurt and everything. But, do not take this fight lightly, because Randy can kick your ass!
Again, he's fast.
If he gets you caught against a wall and does that pelvic thrust thing, you're going to get caught in a loop, and that's what happened to me. But, give yourself some space, and then he goes.
See, it's reasons like this there was never an XFL Season 2.
Aww, the wonderful bride. Okay, wait for the face. This is brilliant. I love that. That's a little bit of animation goes a long way, and I really like that face. And what does Chuck have to say for a one-liner?
Football.
You may need to kiss the bride.
Kiss! Go Packers! No, Chuck, stop! Well, sorry, Danny. Just had to rev my chainsaw again. Hey, you want to be Katie's new mom?
I've got like 20 sister wives already.
Exactly. I mean, if the other 20 don't work out, I can always call you up for a 21st second opinion. What do you think?
Make sure that you're on a diet, because I wouldn't want to have to trim the fat.
Oh, that's another thing that happens with this chainsaw is if you do a 3-button attack, Chuck also does the pelvic thrust.
Oh, great.
Because of course.
I'm sure Katey would love to see that.
Check out my new toy, Katey. Vroom, vroom. Oh!
You get a tiger, I get this.
So, Chuck, this is a game called air hockey, and what you do is you take the puck and you try to hit it into the opponent's goal. Is that like a touchdown? Yes, Chuck. It's like a touchdown.
I'm thinking he's back to golf. He's teeing off. Hut, hike!
And there it goes! See, Chuck, I think, would be the type of person who tries to put a football on the tee and then try to, make it stand up and eventually hit it. Wouldn't go very well, but it'd still be really funny to see.
It's funny to see him play volleyball with the football.
He goes to spike it, but instead he throws it 20 yards. I will say, I haven't played this game as much as I've played Dead Rising 1. Like, as soon as I got my 360 back in, 07, Dead Rising was the only game I played for about a year. So, yeah.
I used to come over to our place and we just played Dead Rising all the fucking time.
Exactly.
Incredible.
Exactly. But here he is, right outside Atlantica, and you got to protect him. And I've done a little bit of reading on how to find this guy. First of all, I had to figure out where this guy was, but one guide I did read actually suggests that you come out of Atlantica to find this guy. That way there isn't a horde directly around him. And actually, I would suggest this because right now he's getting killed.
Well, if there's a guide you want to look up, I've got it right here for you.
Oh, dear. There we go. So anyway, this guy is Janus. Why don't you look him up real quick? Whoops.
But, hey, Apprentice Rising.
Oh, God. He just took a defiler to the head. Oh, God. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. That driller combo card that we just got is like the silliest thing ever. You attach a spear to a power drill, and it's just like you're making a spinning spear that you can hold in your hand. It's silly.
It's gonna tear through everyone.
This guy actually has a secondary function that I would suggest saving this guy solely for this purpose, because my guide that I'm using notes from and just, basic knowledge of what I know about this game, combining the two has led me to a route that I have to follow very strictly or else I'm going to miss somebody. And this guy is actually very important to what I need to do. And it's actually for some survivors that I don't ever remember saving, but apparently I have done them before. I just can't remember. But this guy, you actually have to save to get a sizable chunk of change for a later mission. Because he actually has cashed out all of his casino winnings, and he says, "Hey, if you take me back to the safe house, I'll give you like a quarter of it." And it's like, "Oh, okay, sweet, free money."
And he gives you a quarter.
God damn it! I didn't say I won big. I said I won.
I didn't find Janus though.
What? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did I find something that your guide could not?
This is like one of the older guides, so there's like no index that I can look up for.
I could just imagine if you were looking through that guide and all of a sudden you saw somebody has died, so-and-so has died, and you're going, well, where was that guy? You look at the,
what?
Yeah, exactly. You look at the last page and it's like, missable survivors. Shit!
What? Wait!
All the way in the back. All right. So for saving this guy, you get $70,000. And for the next couple missions that will be coming up in the next episode or so, you're going to need over $100,000. So just keep that in mind. And something also kind of funny, whenever you see a survivor that has to deal with giving you money, you actually get a lot less for killing the survivor and just stealing their money. I think with that guy, if he gives you $70,000 for saving him, but if you kill him and just steal his cash, you only get $8,000 out of it somehow. It doesn't make any sense, but it's just easier just to save the survivor.
All right, let me give you my other 62,000. Hang on.
It's so gross, dude.
There you go. Who should I make the check out to?
No one. Gross. So, for Stuart's game, all you gotta do is talk to him. Just constantly press the B button just to talk to this guy. And it even works to press the Y button just to skip all his dialogue, and you still complete the mission.
Speedrun.
So, yeah, exactly. Speedrunning tactics. So it's just like talk and talk and talk and talk, and eventually you turn his mutiny around on him and find out that he's a terrible human being. And then you just talk and talk and talk, and all of a sudden you're done, and you get free prestige points, 10,000 just for talking to a guy.
Well, that just means that communication can solve even the most complex of problems.
I guess. What?